Adventurers, and welcome to the 70th episode of Dirty 20 in the Evening of Laughter, Drama and Adventure. We call a D&D Podcast, as I your Dungeon Master for the evening. And once again, I'm joined by my colourful cast of characters. As you can see, currently we do not have Maya with us. She will be joining us later on. She's just indisposed for the beginning portion of the game. So hopefully she doesn't die because of your actions. Anyway, before we jump into the game itself today, I mean, you know, you never know. You might accidentally kill her off, or purposely. Who knows? Who knows at this point? So before we jump in, let's do our standard round of things to promote, to talk about. As always, Sam, do you want to go first with the cheeky old
Natural Wonders? Yeah, so every Monday at 7 PM UK time, we play Edge of the Empire, DM'd by Mitchell, aka Lambent Rain, on Natural Wonders. Is there a command?
There is. I am typing it in now.
But yeah, Edge of the Empire is a TTRPG based in the Star Wars galaxy. I was going to say universe, but galaxy. So yeah, that will be tomorrow, 7 PM. Come and check it out. It's actually been going really, really well, and it's just great. A lot of laughs, a lot of fun. Yeah,
we missed out last week, so I'm gagging for some tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. Anything else, Sam?
I stream on Twitch, SamJKP.
There we go.
But yeah, that's me.
Okay. So in terms of Dirty 20, we have a Discord that I'm getting mixed up with all my fucking windows open. There we go. There's the link there. So you can go there, check out some of the materials that we use in game that we don't always show because we have this overlay up. Because we want you to see our beautiful faces. And some of the materials are in there. So like maps and all kinds of cool things are in there for you to check out. And chat about RPGs and all that bullshit. We also have a YouTube channel where we upload the episodes, including all the stuff from the beginning and other games that we run. So definitely go check that out. I think that's about it. Sorry if you can hear people in the background. There's a big old crowd outside my window shouting.
Your fans.
They are my fans. I'll have to give them autographs later. So, I think that's it from my end on the Dirty 20 side. Is there anything anyone else has to promote?
This bacon and sausage sandwich was really good. Hey.
Wow. What kind of sausage?
Richmond's sausage with some bacon and eggs.
Pretty nice, pretty good. Well, if that's the case, and we don't have any other updates, then I guess without further ado, we should probably cautiously, balls to the wind, jump into this episode of D20!
Oh, Sindri! And we're all gonna die horrible.
Okay. So, previously on Dirty 20, following an enlightening meeting with High Lord Theodore, Fera Carta was tasked with undertaking a job as a show of goodwill. The premise was simple. Find and secure an amulet from the possession of Sindri, the Golden Empire ambassador in the city. Of course, by now, you have learned that nothing is quite so simple. After spending a late night of research and espionage, you ventured forth, but not before collecting the much-needed magic licenses. Approaching the tower, you made note of its impressive and flaunting nature, somewhat distasteful in the rundown areas of the Coppertop district. Your plan was to meet with Sindri, perhaps seeing if they could be swayed to your cause. You posted notes to them via a strange letterbox, nearly losing your gear in the process, and then you waited. The day rolled by and no signs of any entry or exit were evident. As the sunset and the chilly night weather rolled in, impatience got the better of you. Soon, you had all made your way to the tower itself. The inside was fascinating, far larger inside than out. As you searched the first few floors, Alistair used a spell to attempt to locate the object, but to little avail. After collecting some interesting finds, a book, a scroll and some potions, you eventually made your way to the seemingly top level. So, as you ascend the stairs, the thrum of magic feels more intense, that static smell less of a faint scent and now overwhelming, almost tickling your lungs. In the centre of this round space, a sort of ritual circle resides, inlaid into the floor with silver and gold. 8 separate doors line the walls, each equidistant. Text and symbols appear to be etched into the mithril metal they are made out of. And that is where we come back. So, Fera Carta, what do you wish to do?
Don't give me doors and options. Don't give me doors and options.
So, the first thing, I'm going to bring you over to this flashy new...
Oh, we're definitely having combat today. We're definitely having combat today with this.
Hey, look. Based on your previous actions, nothing is out of the question at this point.
Wait, I need to move you guys up.
Okay. So I'm just fiddling with the sound, and then I'll allow our viewers to have a little look at the map. But otherwise, what do you wish to do?
Are we on the right? Which one do we need to be on? Is it the top right one?
You are on the bottom right, where you are currently. You're in the correct place.
Right, okay. That's the symbol on the...
So on the stream, it looks a little bit more like an oval, but that's just because unfortunately it's a little bit stretched out. But it is, believe me, a circle.
Circle, ovals, they're both round.
World's oval.
Okay.
Oh, technically it actually is. It's more oval than cylindrical.
Brilliant. May or may not have just shown the fucking player link.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Right.
We're just going to have a
actually doesn't make a difference.
I want to go to
I think it's private now anyway.
I want to go to this door and just have a little listen against it. The one closest to the bottom of the stairs.
Okay. So this is the top of the stairs, by the way. So these are the stairs that are leading down. You just come up these stairs. And this one right here by the top.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's see here. That one at the top. Okay. As you approach that door,
you die.
You see that on the actual door itself, so it's made of this like mithril metal that you've seen many times now. But you can see what appears to be like this engraving of what could be best described as like a scroll. What languages do you speak again?
Stellarian, Oran. I mean, I'm assuming it's not common.
Okay. There is a word written underneath it. It says understanding.
Can I check out this? Because are these runes? Did you say?
Yes. So you actually recognise what this is when you came up. So it is like a ritual circle, just to like the untrained eye. But for you, you recognise the arcane symbols to be a teleportation circle. It's a permanent inlaid teleportation circle made with like gold and silver trimming and like inlaid bars within the floor.
Can I work out where it's to?
So you know that a teleportation circle works as basically an anchor. So this is it goes to this place.
Oh, okay.
So you would use a teleportation circle. You would use, for example, you would cast teleportation circle, and use it to come to this place. For example.
Okay. It's not linked to anywhere. Okay.
It's not like a link where you step on it, say a command word, and it shoots you to another place. It's a teleportation circle that is the anchor. So you could use it to go to other teleportation circles theoretically, but its main use is effectively an anchor.
Question.
Okay.
Is there a way to work out how long ago the teleportation circle was used?
You could certainly try.
What would I do to do that?
It would be an investigation check.
Okay. Investigation.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, as you make your way up to this this circle, you notice that it is kind of like it's effectively been put into the ground. It's not like a chalk circle. It is a permanent teleportation circle. But, you know, as far as Storm may have announced, you're not familiar with these particular spells. This is beyond the divine that you are accustomed to. Looking at the bars themselves, they seem very well polished. Not a sign of rust, or any signs of any kind of oxidation, whatever the fucking word is. Probably butchered both of those. It's very clean, so it could have been a while ago, but you don't really know how these things work.
So looking at this door, this says understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Can I go look over
Does
here?
indeed.
What is that? Do I have anything above this one?
Heading over to that one. Okay.
Yeah.
You see a symbol engraved on this door of a kind of like complicated looking padlock. What languages do you speak? I should probably make a note of this so I can...
Yeah, I speak Stellarian, Tabaxi, Common, Infernal.
I cannot read it.
Oh, okay, different language. I want to go check this one as well. Just I want to get an understanding if I can speak any of these. This one over here, if there's a symbol on it.
Okay. As you approach that door, you see effectively this engraving of what appears to be like an archway, like just like an archway, and there is text underneath. It seems like a similar language to the one that you just saw, based on its scripture, but you also cannot read it.
The word understanding, what language was it in?
Stellarian.
So I could read that one, yeah. Oh, we lost Sam.
No, I'm just...
No, he's pausing.
I'm
You went so still then. I thought we lost you as well.
Very still. Yeah,
Really
I'm
good
gonna
at
go
musical
to,
statues. It's one of my skills.
I'm gonna go to Aria and say we may need your expertise for these two doors here. I believe there is some link in the scripture above, but I cannot read what it says.
Sure.
There's a door here as well.
Can I read them? Don't suppose.
The two that Storm went to?
Yeah, the ones he couldn't read.
Okay. You can. It is in Sylvan.
Ooh.
Ooh.
The one on the, we'll just say the northmost side, this one up here, was written in Sylvan, and it said Containment. And this door over here said Despair.
Oh, can I check this one? Can I read this
Wait,
one?
what was Sam's
Yeah,
one?
there are 8 doors. So you've seen 4 of them thus far.
Oh, what the fuck? There's some here as well. Shit.
Yeah, there are 8
Eight.
equidistant from each other around the circumference of this room.
Not me thinking the yellow bit was the door.
Wait,
Oh,
what was Sam's door then? Was that knowledge?
Understanding.
Understanding.
this
Despair.
one was
Containment.
despair, and this one was containment. Okay. Containment,
Indeed.
and then despair.
So,
This one hasn't been read yet then.
which one, sorry? It has
Mixed
not.
My own mental map.
This one.
I'm guessing I can't read it.
All these ones in the middle.
Well, actually, this one's very interesting. As you approach it, you can see that the metal of the door seems to be very, very badly damaged. The framing appears to have been like splintered outwards. There are large dents in the door. From what I mean, you don't really need to investigate this to kind of come to this very obvious conclusion that it looks like something hit the door from the other side. In addition to this, there are an assortment of very, very visible runes that have been placed around this area in about a 15-foot semicircle, or 15-foot circle, centered on the point of the door.
Oh, he really doesn't want something getting out of there.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Can I detect magic, please? Can I
Yeah.
ritual cast detect magic?
I'm gonna do it as well.
Okay, sure.
Eldritch Sight.
Wait, am I inside the 15-foot thing?
You don't have to be if you don't want to.
There's the way you say that makes me feel like I don't want to be. Yeah, I'm
Oh, I just broke my pen.
see that and I wouldn't be in it. I'll go.
Okay. In which case, then I'll draw a little shape for you so you know. I'll say it's about this space. It's not entirely accurate, but that's good enough for now. That space appears to be covered with like small runes, and as you use your detect magic, the runes are magical. The runes are magical. They are abjuration, and within the vicinity, you can detect this. Both those doors, both the doorways, are they are transmutation.
Transmutation.
So what doors have we figured out? So this one says despair.
This one up here.
This one's
Yeah.
despair.
Despair.
Containment.
Containment.
And then
Understanding.
the one on the east says understanding, yeah.
That one
We
says
haven't worked out this.
understanding.
Okay,
You can't see a rune on this door. It appears to be very, very badly damaged.
So there's nothing
Okay,
to denote that door, but we're going to assume it's trying to keep something in. So yeah.
But
I'll-
this one as
Perhaps.
well, because it says containment.
Containment, yeah.
What about this one here? Can I read this one here?
The one, yeah, okay. That one, as you approach, it has the symbol of what appears to be like a cage, and it says in Stellarian, retribution.
Okay, this is
Jesus,
Stellarian this side.
This guy's dramatic. I love it.
Retribution.
Have we done this?
You try living for thousands of years.
Yeah, that's fair enough. What about this one? Let's just go through all of them.
No, I racked
Yeah,
my
might as
brain
well.
from what I know of Stellarian culture, with these kind of words written above doors in this formation. Anything ringing any bells?
I'd say roll me an intelligence check, but with disadvantage, because the amount of times that you have shown that you do not know anything about Stellarian culture.
Yeah, true. Intelligence check.
I don't think you wouldn't have had experience with something like this specifically.
Okay.
I don't think.
Fair.
What is the bottom?
Still going to be really good, isn't it?
Oh,
I don't know. It might not be that good. I don't know. Is it rolled?
It has not yet. No.
My internet is being fucking whack.
don't.
Yeah.
I clicked it a few
This one
times.
is-
It's definitely.
Question.
I'll take the top one whenever it comes through.
Is a ring.
Can...
Oh,
Okay,
I wish
I'll
it
take
was
the top
that
one.
Oh,
bottom one. Oh,
Remind me again what the specific question was.
it was.
The thing you were trying to.
Is this ringing any bells of what I know of the arcane and Stellarian Stellarian wizard sorcerers? Since my teacher Aelin was a Stellarian wizard.
It's certainly very extra, which is not exactly unknown with
Stellarian.
elves, particularly of that. Not only just Stellarians, but yeah, the ones of higher status. Certainly. I'd say you don't necessarily know the intricacies of this, but there is certainly something strange going on, because these doors would lead out into into air.
Yeah, they would. Yeah.
So I'm guessing there's no slit in the doors, so you can't see through them.
They are like sheer mithril doors.
are there
With the
handles?
symbol engraved and some text engraved.
Are there handles on them?
There appear to be like very small, like metal.
Okay.
It's like a U-bar that comes around and where you can grab onto to take hold of it and use it as a a leverage to open or close. But you don't see like a door handle or the like.
Could I have a little look at the one up here?
Yeah. Let's get the last two.
Which one, sorry?
down.
The one above the stairs.
Okay. So I think that one. Okay. That one again. You cannot read the text that's written above it, but it appears to be an engraving of an open eye.
Okay, so that one will be Sylvan, I'm assuming. An open eye.
Perhaps it does seem similar in scripture.
That's the magistrate's symbol. I've already told everyone this, haven't I?
Run over and read it.
Sure. It does not look like the It doesn't look like the symbol that you saw previously. It appears to just be like an open eye. Though not dissimilar to like the eye at the palm of the hand. It reads Epiphany.
Epiphany.
Ooh.
And there is one more door that you have not checked.
I thought there was two we hadn't checked. What's the bottom one?
I believe Storm went there
Oh, what did it
first.
say?
I could I read it? I can't remember. I thought it was Sylvan.
Oh no, never mind. You didn't go to that one. You are right.
Yeah, what was
Okay.
this? Can I read it?
What did he say?
Or
That one.
either of us?
That one has engraved a symbol of a triangle with 3 spokes meeting in the middle from each side. So like a triangle, and then from each side the spokes meet into the middle. And in Stellarian, it reads embrace. Gaiac and Storm, roll me intelligence check.
Okay.
And
Door here.
intelligence.
Just an intelligence.
Intelligence.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I said hell
Okay, actually,
yeah.
both of you will have come across this, perhaps in different. I mean, obviously in very different ways. Gaiac, you might have seen it during your time in wherever it was that you were. And Storm, likely through study, you recognise this as the Stellarian symbol for peace.
Peace.
For peace.
The triangle.
The triangle symbol. It's like an upside down triangle. Or a triangle with a point facing downwards, and then 3 spokes coming off of the middle of each of the lines to meet in the middle.
Okay. So I'm just quickly drawing it.
And the text was embrace in Stellarian.
Very strange.
Gaiac and Aria, are you going up to the final door?
Yeah.
Okay. This one has an engraving of a small crystal on it. And in Stellarian, it reads the word essence.
In Stellarian, did you say?
God, this
In
is...
Stellarian, yeah.
Well,
Whew, this is overwhelming. What do we do?
yeah, where did it even go? Definitely not the despair door.
There's part of me that really wants to open one of the
Yeah,
doors.
I know. I kind of want to look at the despair door, not gonna lie. Epiphany's calling to me. I don't know why.
Should
Maybe
I?
understanding.
Should I?
I wouldn't trust any member of the Golden Empire, especially of him, to put much good doing behind the door that says peace or embrace it.
Attribution.
So the thing. So you said the 15-foot circle thing had no magic in it. From what they did.
You talk about the 15-foot
Yes.
circle centered on the door, and quite the opposite. So that within like a 15-foot circle of the door, or a 15-foot circle radius centered on the door, there appear to be small, very visible runes etched onto the ground, onto the wall, around the door, and they gave off abjuration.
Magical seals.
That's bad news, Bears.
To help out keep. Well, you said it looked like the door had been kicked from the inside, right?
It looked like there are several dents in the door. That looks like the door's like
Let's
given way.
leave that one.
You sure?
I'm
I
tempted
mean,
to not leave it.
curiosity killed the cat.
Yeah, well, a cat has 9 lives.
He's been keeping hold of my self-belief.
Just from like an investigation standpoint, does this room look? Does it look dusty at all? Like maybe no one's been here in a while.
Run me an investigation check.
One.
I mean, there are like light bits of dust every so often, as you kind of like very, very cautiously and in depth look through the space of the room. I was trying to find the right word there, I couldn't really think of it. Yeah, you kind of come to the conclusion that it's hard to tell, but as far as you can tell, there's no signs of abandonment or ruin. It likely does get a lot of use.
Okay.
And the patches of dust are kind of like normal dust settling.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's not like thick dust on the counter.
Yeah.
It's actually quite clean.
Okay. So it's definitely still being used.
Perhaps.
Just to see what happens, I'm going to take my hands and put it over the 15-foot thing.
Okay. Make me a dexterity. No, I'm joking.
See if anything goes. See if like the roof go or...
You wave your hand over the space within the vicinity of where these runes begin, Nothing happens.
I'm gonna walk over to Alistair while he's doing that. I'm gonna take a beetle out of my little pouch of bugs and chuck it in there.
Okay. Scurries off and you watch it kind of move along the floor. Walks over a rune. Nothing happens. Continues on its journey.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna step over it. Okay.
Okay, you step over the threshold, and as you do, nothing happens.
Yeah.
You are currently within 15 foot of the door.
I'm gonna go up to the door and just see if I can hear anything on the other side.
Roll me a perception check.
That's actually a good point. We should probably do that on all the doors.
Tried it on one.
Perception. That's a 9.
Okay. You place your head to the door, try to listen through it. You hear nothing but like a gentle thrum.
I'm gonna start touching up some doors.
Yeah.
I beg your pardon.
Do you ask for consent first?
I'll ask for the
Consent, please.
consent when they give me back my country.
Okay.
No.
Get political now.
Okay.
You can't
Alright.
blame the doors for that, Jake. Come on.
Don't take it out on the mithril.
I'm gonna join, and I'm gonna put my ear against the Epiphany door and see if I can hear anything.
Okay.
See
roll
if
me a
I can hear
perception check.
I'm gonna
anything.
go to the embrace door.
Okay. What are you doing on the embrace door?
I'm touching the sigil. I'm taking a big long shot here, but I'm looking for echoes. I don't know. Trying to tap into something.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
Specifically on this door. I don't know, something about this door.
I'm intrigued by the Epiphany door.
Intrigued by the despair.
Both of you head up. You kind of listen out at the doors, try to see if there's anything that you can connect to. Any kind of signs of anything. Just a gentle thrum. You do not hear anything beyond the doors. Either the metal is too thick, or there is nothing there.
I'm just
Are they
shout
locked?
to everyone.
Or handle?
Is my door locked?
No, do you want to try and open it?
Not that door.
Not that one. Not
Let's
that
try
one.
the other doors first. If nothing leads to the other doors, I'm gonna open this one.
Do they have handles or locks on them?
They have a handle.
They have a handle, right?
They have like a small handle that you could place your hand on to pull it open, but it's not like a visible lock as far as you can tell immediately.
So I can just see transmutation on every door, right? There's nothing.
Do you still have detect magic up? Did you do the ritual detect
I
magic
did the ritual today.
alongside?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. You see transmutation on every single door,
Wait, what did I
and
see
on the circle in the
potion?
middle.
What did I see on the potion thing? Was that transmutation? Can you remember?
On the potion thing.
Shelf, potion cabinet.
The one.
I'm guessing.
Oh, I see. Yes. I believe it was abjuration.
Okay, so they're probably not trapped.
I know that there's writing on the door.
Lead like different places in the
Oh,
world.
me. I know there's writing on the doors that says different words. Are there any patterns on it?
There's symbols on each one. I'm not
No,
exactly
not symbols, patterns.
Would you like to take a look yourself?
Yeah. I think I'll do very
Okay,
well.
roll me- I tell you what, roll me an investigation check for this, because this is more about discerning patterns and trying to read that rather than
Can I get
just
advantage by
looking
getting
for
Aria to
things.
help me?
If you want,
I can help you if you want to.
she
What
can help
do
you.
you have an idea, Sensei? What do you want me to look for?
I mean, if I already have an idea of what I'm looking
If you have an idea, I mean, you could give her advantage with a help action.
I'm trying to see if any of the patterns match Stellarian star signs.
Alright, I will take a look. Are you giving me advantage?
Yeah, you're gonna have a higher chance of getting this.
When you say Stellarian star signs, are you talking like astrology?
The kind of things that what was the thing that Gaiac was researching?
Oh, the
We
houses,
didn't know about
the
Yeah, yeah.
installations.
We don't know about that either.
Constellation. That's the word I'm looking for. Constellation. Sorry.
Okay.
We don't know anything about that, right?
I don't think he told you,
No.
but I mean, you could still search for something like that.
Okay,
Though
sorry.
I don't think either of you would know
No, I would.
Stellarian constellations. The constellations that Gaiac researched were human-based constellations.
Oh, I see what
They
you're
were
trying to
with
do.
They were Ressus Coast
I see
constellations.
it was
what
the
you're trying to
houses.
do, Jack. And I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to see if the doors connecting, kind of like a constellation.
However, what I will give you is, who found the piece of paper last time?
Val-Aeria.
As you're investigating the patterns and going back through the doors looking, as you pass, hold on, let me check which one it is. As you pass this door up here, the northernmost door, you remember. Well, first of all, you go, I recognise that symbol, and pull out that paper you found and see the same word, the same symbol, that intricate lock design. That symbol is on the paper and on the door.
Oh yeah, I knew we'd read Containment somewhere.
Oh, this was the paper about the magic in the underground, wasn't it?
That was the book. I think the paper, all it had
That's
on it
different.
was that.
Paper was in the study that you investigated.
Alright, should we...
My brain's automatically thinking containment, though. What is it containing? But it could be containing artifacts, not necessarily things. It could be objects. Don't know.
I think we need to choose a door, or
Yes, we do.
it would be running out of time.
Which one are you feeling good about? Shall we try
Just-
containment?
Well, yes,
I am
first.
gonna watch. I'm gonna watch whatever door Aria goes to. I'm gonna follow behind her with my bow and an arrow notched, just in case.
Okay.
The obvious
Yeah,
short
let's go.
east door, but
and before this happens, just to make sure,
I'll bring Alistair up.
let's have a look how long it lasts.
Well, this is the only door we have a
To-
connection with at the moment.
Up to 1 minute. So I'm going to cast Beacon of Hope. Just so that gives her advantage on Wisdom saving throws and Death saving throws, and she takes a full amount of healing for the next minute.
Okay.
Within
I'll
5
Maybe
feet.
it's a
also-
5 hit points.
I'll also cast
Yeah, up
guidance.
to 5 hit points as well.
I'll
Oh,
cast
amazing.
guidance on Aria as
All
well.
the buffs. I'll grab the handle first. Give it a little shimmy.
Okay.
Budge.
It's like moving rock. The door does not move at all.
And there's no keyhole or anything.
Roll me another investigation check. You take some time. At first glance, doesn't appear to be anything. So you take some time to search the seams of the door where normally there would be seams. This door is packed tight to the wall. You can't find any kind of hidden opening, no place to put a key or unlock from. It is very strange. It appears to be this mithril door with that symbol, the text, and the handle to open it. But there does not appear to be a physical way of unlocking it.
Okay.
You said they all had they were all transmutation, right?
They were all transmutation.
I'm gonna go by what we did to the door downstairs
I think
and
it's the same
Yeah.
thing.
walk
yeah.
up to it. All I have is a cantrip though. I'm gonna put my hand on the
Okay.
door and try and pump Druidcraft into it.
Okay.
That's all I have.
As you summon that arcane channel of druidic energy, magic, tapping into something natural around you, the magic begins to appetite around your hand, but with no target, no desired intention, the magic dissipates into this green mist. It does not get absorbed to the door. No visible change.
Gayak,
Yes.
what's the Stellarian word for containment?
Oh, go back to this.
The Wait, was this door in Stellarian?
Wait, it's Sylvan. This is Sylvan, this one.
was
Sorry, not
Sylvan.
Stellarian, Sylvan.
I apologize. I do not speak Sylvan.
Oh, hearing what Kensei is trying to attempt, I'll say containment in Sylvan. What happened?
Okay.
With the
take a
intent
moment.
to open the door.
Okay. Focusing your eyes on the door, you summon yourself to say the word. Nothing happens.
Was worth a try.
Can't be that easy, would it?
Never is.
It just spell.
I did also only use a very low powered spell. I'm not sure if anyone else can do more.
I think
Yes,
it has to be a
we,
certain level.
I don't particularly like the idea of throwing away our weapons.
Question: do the doors look like they're the same doors or from the opening? Is it the same sort of layout?
Do you mean as in the door, the very front door that you came
The
through?
very front door. Is it the same?
No, so that was more like an archway of glass. This opaque cyan-coloured glass. These are mithril doors. So they're like this these steel doors with this purple sheen to the metal, which you've seen on Kensei's blades and all sorts of places.
Okay, going from each door, excluding this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna just try and pull and open everyone, see if any of them are unlocked or open.
Okay. One by one, you go round. Doesn't open. Doesn't open. Doesn't open. As you... oh shit, someone just dropped.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm restarted. I might roll 20. It's
That's
been
alright.
fucking-
That's okay. As you get to the door on the opposite side, on the southernmost end, you'll have to bear with me a second. I just got to move Jay back into his spot. Let me just make sure that the cameras are lined up. Yeah, they look good. They look good. Okay. As you get to the southernmost door,
Mm-hmm.
it opens.
Can
I feel like it releases.
Guys, we've got an open one over here. What's
That's the one that says
Embrace.
peace. Oh, not embrace. It's the Stellarian symbol for peace. I wouldn't trust it. The Stellarians know no peace.
Well, it's the only one that
It's
has.
the only one that's open? I tried the other two just in case any of them open.
Okay. You go through the other ones. None of them open.
This is the only one.
Embrace.
Before I fully open the door, check here and check if anything's on the other side.
Okay, roll me a perception check. Are you like listening at the door? Or are you opening it a little bit and looking through?
Here up against the door. See if
Okay.
I hear anything on the other side.
Sure.
Probably won't, but based on other checks, but worth a try.
Never know. Yeah, well, there you go.
Usually.
You listen at the door. As you listen in, you hear. You hear the very quiet sound of like wind, very gentle wind, and the sound of wind kind of flapping loose curtains.
No
That's the best way to describe it.
No voice. No.
No voices as far as you can tell.
Open it.
Okay. As you open the door, As you open the door, you see in front of you this. What I should have said is you hear that sound, but it sounds almost like you're listening underwater. And as you fully open the door, you see this almost jelly-like structure, kind of shifting in front of your face. It looks like water, but beyond it, you can see what appears to be. It's hard to really see, but it looks like maybe this curving room, and maybe some windows. It's very difficult to see through. It's only just translucent.
Is it like seeing through like what they call the windows with the pan, like tinted windows, sort of?
It's like looking through.
Frosted window.
Yeah, that frosted windows.
It's
sort of.
Slightly, but it's also because this jelly-like structure is like shifting like water. Not too dissimilar to when you went through a portal into the abyss.
Oh.
That kind of, it's got that structure to it.
Is there any other? Do I see any bodies on the other side? Like anything that seems to be moving?
That is all you've been able to see. It is.
Cool.
It's fairly difficult to see through.
We dead.
You kind of just get the vague outlines of objects on the other side.
Are we going?
But as far as you can tell, no.
Are we going through?
Oh no! Wait! We need to learn from the portal to acid. Let's put something through it and see if it comes back. Fine.
Anybody got anything through?
Gayak, you've got bugs.
Yeah, I was going to suggest that. I'm going to walk forward, take out a beetle, and I'm going to just so my talon, the only part of me that goes through are my talon, my tips of my talons. I'm going to hold a beetle through the portal for a couple of seconds and then bring it back.
Okay. You place it through, and as you kind of put your hand through, you can feel this kind of almost cold touch to your feathers, your skin. You've still got skin. And as you pull your hand back, you expect it to be soaking wet from like that, the texture of it, but it's completely dry. The bug comes back, unaffected by anything.
And then I'm gonna eat it.
It tastes.
It
tastes like a bug that has been sat in your pouch for probably, weeks at this
They're
point.
the best bugs.
Just in case, Storm, I would suggest you can use that teleportation circle, right? If you write it down.
What? You
No.
talking to me? I can't hear you.
Yes. Can you, if you write down that teleportation circle, can you use it again?
I've already done it. Do not worry.
So we can use it if things go tits up in there.
Don't think we can
I
use it
do
to
not
get
have.
out. You can only use it to bamf here. Is that right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You go through if this door, if things go tits
I
up. we
see.
can
Right.
bamf.
Yeah.
I have not got
Space.
correct runes set up on my blade to teleport, though. I wasn't expecting to do any teleportation.
Right. Well, one person's gonna have to be a guinea pig.
I trust my beetle.
Fuck it, so I'm gonna go through then.
Oh, I was good. Oh.
Okay. So you kind of put your hand on the substance. It's cold to the touch, but it subsides, and as you step through, it's like stepping through underwater. There's a moment where you feel like you have a lung full of water, and there's a moment of panic that sets in as you take a step into the other side, and that sensation vanishes almost instantly. And as you take that step, you find yourself inside this octagonal ballroom. Yellow and blue checkered tiles lining the floor, reflecting the sparkling light from a hovering silver orb of light at the top. The walls seem to be balconies with open glass doors through which blows a warm summer air that flaps these magenta coloured silk curtains. The image of a distant countryside of rolling hills is visible from these balconies. as you look up where this ball of light is, you can see that the octagonal room reaches up to a point. It's kind of like a... Is it a pagoda? Is that the right term? I don't know. But it is now. Yeah, it's like you're on this... Other than the wall where the door is, which you can still see the shimmering form, and now you see the form of the room behind this shimmering, and your friends behind this shimmering gelatal substance. But you feel this warm summer breeze. It's nice. You've not felt something like this since going to Ravenwood. But that was weird.
Can I see my partners on the other side?
You can indeed. You can see them.
Is it still the same sort of translucent?
Yeah, you can see them all through. Like, their outlines, not perfectly, but you see their forms through there. Yeah.
I'm just gonna go and stick my head through and be like, okay, it's clean. Come through.
I'm gonna go through.
Go through.
Okay.
I hate portal.
Okay.
I hate portal.
So each of you step through and come into this very similar, not similar, the same space. This octagonal ballroom with balconies that look off into these rolling hills. Seems open. At the moment, you don't see any additional exits.
I'm going to use locate object again.
Okay. You take a moment to find a focus of some kind. Try to think of the object, or at least the idea of the object. Do not find it.
Did you say there was windows?
There are windows.
I want to fly to one and try. Do they look like are they just like panels, or are they windows that you can like open?
So they look like open glass doors that lead onto a balcony, and you can see like this, like rolling fields at like twilight.
I'm gonna go
so
out.
There's an orange glow casting across these rolling hills beyond the reach of this balcony.
I'm gonna go out onto the balcony. Like, am I actually outside?
So as you kind of make your way to the balcony, that smell of this summer air fills your lungs, and it is wonderful. Roll me a wisdom check, please.
Okay.
As you get closer and your eyes cast across the landscape, there is something vaguely familiar about this. You can't help but wonder if this is a landscape within Moonvale. But as you get a step closer, that image becomes strange and not quite distorted, but like the perspective is weird. And as you take another step closer, you realise, as it kind of begins to shimmer, that it is an illusion.
Okay.
It's not real. There are no balconies.
But
when you take a step within the room...
Oh! Do I see the same thing?
You just see Kayak walk up to the window. You don't actually see him. You don't see the illusion.
I want to walk up to the window. Do I see anything different to his illusion, basically?
No, you see the same thing.
I do recognise that as a landscape from Moonvale.
Vaguely, like it has this. There's something about it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's just kind of the color of the grass or the way that the light hits it. There's just something that feels homely about it.
I have a theory.
I think we stumbled into his comfort room.
Yep, I think these are rooms that have meaning to him. They're pocket planes, and they're to do with something that is part of his life.
He does say embrace. I assume he means with a partner or something. I don't know.
Even though I know this is an illusion, I'm gonna stand out there for a few minutes and just stare at it for a while.
It feels real. But now that you know it's an illusion,
Mm.
it's hard to feel exactly that comfort.
Yeah, search the room.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Okay. Roll me an investigation check.
Stellarians are so extra.
Damn right they are.
An investigation, did you say?
So are you looking for anything in particular as you guys investigate the room? It's not particularly large. It's about 50 foot across.
I
So,
guess if we have to look for anything specific, I think that a good idea would be to look for any more papers.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Like-
look for it. Sorry, go on.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna look for anything that looks like an echo. Now that I know what an echo looks like, anything that would look like
Okay.
an echo, I'd like to look.
Sure.
And I'm going to look for any hidden apartments or anything like that.
Okay. Sure.
Investigation. Ooh, not good for me.
Ooh.
So, Alistair, you look around for any kind of like hidden spaces, compartments, doors, make your way around the actual wall of the room, seeing if there's anything hidden behind the illusions. But as you kind of put your hand through, you can feel the touch of that metallic wall behind. Yeah, you make your way around. Don't find anything. Aria, you know what an echo is like. They obviously don't kind of just like show themselves as things, visible things, typically attached to objects, and invisible until they're sensed. There aren't a lot of objects in here. It feels like it is effectively this large open space with a silver ball of light above, and then these balconies. You don't see tables, you don't see chairs or anything. It is virtually this empty room. So you do not come across anything that gives you a memory or an echo.
Okay.
Alistair, come here a second. I'm gonna ask Alistair to do so. I've got a theory.
Okay.
You're not going to like this, but it's made me think of something. Hold my paw.
Ugh. Do I have to?
I'm gonna. Storm hasn't seen much, but he's probably seen a little bit. Trying to take advantage of the fact that she's half elf. Gonna attempt to do a dance, like some kind of Stellarian dance that I might have seen.
Dance without a string.
I'm not dancing with you.
Please, it is could reveal some more information to us.
How much?
How much what?
How much are you willing to pay me to dance with you?
You've paid me already for the library trip. I'm poor. I have no money. I will I'll
You
make
owe me a favour.
I already am in the process of a favor, if you remember. I wouldn't like to blurt that out now, would I?
She just stares at you like glaring.
Oh, Alistair, just dance with him. Come on.
This is no better for
Oh.
me than it is for you.
Fine, fine.
Will I probably would have seen some kind of, even if
But if you step on my toes, I will execute you.
please, my
Do you even know how to dance?
I have seen some Stellarian dancers. Probably not courtly dancers, but still. I can try. Maybe it will help.
Okay. She will. She will reluctantly agree. So, what are you trying to do here? so that I know.
Attempt to reproduce a kind of dance that I may have seen Stellarians do. I don't know if I've rolled a check to...
Okay. Yeah, you're definitely going to need to roll... fuck. Yeah, it's going to be another intelligence check.
Okay.
This is just trying to think of something to that degree. Though, having said that, you know, based on your subclass, you probably have been... the training that you undertook was a combination of, you know, of dances and combat maneuvers. Like, they are effectively the same thing. Think Arya's trainer in the first season of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Like there's a beauty to it, and elegance. Exactly.
Yeah.
So you probably know some dances. Alstrine, on the other fucking hand, has never had to do that. So she kind of she follows, but she does not know what she's doing.
Alistair is just locking this in the memory bank.
Same.
He's just loving watching Storm and Alistair do this awkward dance.
As like she turns around with Storm and you come into vision, you can just see she just flashes daggers at you that would a look that could kill.
Just a shit-eating grin on my face.
Sorry, Maya.
Sorry.
Okay.
You're watching this.
I don't know what's more beautiful, the scenery
Only because
or
you're an
this
elf.
fight of Alistrine dancing with Storm.
So the rest of you see Alistrine and Storm dancing, but when it comes to an end, nothing seems to happen.
Bravo. Great performance.
I'm out of ideas.
I get the feeling that maybe only Sindri can trigger the whatever is in this room. We are not Sindri, so...
It's true. Thought we could trick it somehow by creating an authentic performing dance or something. I don't know.
I like
Wait
that,
a minute.
I do.
Oh, Kensei?
Oh,
Aria.
Yeah.
Can you change
that's
your
me.
voice?
Can I change my voice?
Yes.
Of course I can.
Oh wait, no, that wouldn't work. We never met Sindri.
I've never met him though, so I have no idea what he sounds like.
Well, unless the recording outside was Sindri.
Oh.
Recording.
I mean, I can try and mimic that.
I do that with actor. I mimic.
Go ahead and give it a try.
I can't even remember. It was kind of just like a robotic voice, wasn't it? Like, press 1 to get through to this person. I will. I mean, what did you want me to say?
Perhaps it might be worth trying out saying some on the doors, but in Sindri's voice.
Oh, that is a good idea. Do you want to go and try that on another door? Or?
I don't think we can find anything else.
I also feel like this would perhaps maybe a personal memory. I feel kind of weird being in here, you know. I feel like I should. Shall we try another door? I don't think there's much left that we can look at in here.
Well, I've tried every other doors except for the one that we don't want to enter.
We could try it with me mimicking the post box. See if it's Sindri's voice. I don't know. I will head out. I'm gonna head out of the room.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go again because I'm really intrigued by the Epiphany door. I'm gonna go to the Epiphany door and mimic.
Okay.
Trying my best to mimic the voice I heard in the post box.
Okay.
I will. Oh wait, was the Epiphany door in Sylvan or Stellarian?
It was in Sylvan.
I will try and mimic the tone, and I'll say Epiphany in Sylvan.
Okay.
What happens?
You walk up to the door, try to make the voice as best you can remember it. It wasn't too long ago. Say Epiphany in Sylvan. Nothing happens.
Worth a try. It was a good idea, I can say. It was a good idea.
Screw it, should I try and open the big dangerous door that's got dents in it?
No, I would say no.
You don't think that maybe he's been locked inside his own tower, do you?
No.
Well, it's different to all the other ones, that's why I'm thinking. Like, it's not like... He seems a man of patterns, if you know what I mean. It's weird that one door is just different to the rest.
If we
He's
can't...
dangerous, why would he keep it in his home and not somewhere else?
He's a mage. He likes to experiment.
Yes, but why does he experiment somewhere where it could potentially destroy his place of living?
This is a pocket dimension. For all we know, he can reshape it.
We also do not know if he lives here.
How long? I've got my see invisibility on as well, Ewan, from last session. I've not seen anything, have I? It's probably running out soon.
Yeah, you. I think your see invisibility would have run out.
Have we been here over an hour? It's an hour long.
Oh yeah, you've definitely been here for over an hour.
Okay.
You've been inside for over an hour anyway.
So we're not gonna try and open the big dangerous door?
My
This
curiosity
point-
really wants us to, but I don't know how to unlock it. I don't
Oh,
know
I
how
haven't tried to see if it's locked yet.
I mean, go for it. It's got a lot of magical skills. I would assume it's pretty locked.
Alistair,
With
you could
regards to gears,
attempt
I
to...
would open it.
There are transmutation magics on all of these doors. You could attempt to... Wait, on this bottom door here, is there transmutation? The one that was open.
Transmutation on that one as well, yeah.
I think the transmutation spells are basically changing
is
the...
Yeah, that is what I was thinking. If this is my theory, if this door did not have it on, then it probably meant that there was some locking spell on them. But maybe not.
Alright, everyone get ready for what may or may not come out of this door. And I check to see if it's locked.
Okay, you grab your hand around the handle. Doesn't open. Doesn't budge.
Good. Let's leave it that way.
Knock on it.
Oh,
No response.
I'm really tempted to open this door.
I know so much.
Well, like a trap.
You're not even a little bit curious, can say.
No.
One can say you're missing a good fight. If something comes out there, we can fight it.
Why would...
I just don't think he would keep something he's experimenting on in an embassy.
And why would he just leave his tower here like this? I mean, I suppose it's for the average person. I mean, they wouldn't be able to figure half of this shit out. But
Is it magically?
We barely got in. How would a creature that escapes the cell to get out of the...
Is it magically locked? Did we find that out, or is it just?
So the door has transmutation on it, and the runes around have abjuration on them.
Question: are the runes a different handwriting to all the other runes in this room?
I'm gonna need you to make me an intelligence check, because that is an incredibly hard thing to figure out.
Can someone help me with this?
Because they're all in there are several different
Okay,
texts,
assist you.
and runes are different to language.
And yeah, is someone able to assist?
I'll help him.
Okay.
Investigation. Oh, Storm's already done an intelligence check.
Why are you typing, Storm?
17.
Okay. Okay.
17.
You look at them. It's too difficult to tell. The runes are not text, and other than the text and the and the symbols, you've not seen any other runes, like this kind of rune within the tower. So it's impossible at this point for you to really know that. Maybe not impossible, but very difficult.
Yeah.
Can
I attempt this with the essence?
Okay. Sure, you take out a crystal and place it onto the door. As you touch it on the door, I mean, you can feel that there's the gentle thrum, the vibration that the arcane essence of this tower exudes. But nothing happens. Nothing changes as far as you can tell.
What was on the note again? The one that had the symbol of the lock? Was it just the symbol?
Don't know who wrote it down.
It said containment in Sylvan as well.
That was on the note?
Yes.
Why would there be a note
sure?
with just that on it?
That
I swear the note.
door.
I swear the note was something about the magic in the underground.
That was in the book.
That was the book.
That I do also have.
Oh yeah, that. I'm getting mixed up.
Who made note of the note that you found?
Well, I didn't. I must have gone downstairs.
I don't know who found it, but I just remember it said containment on it.
But it was found in that
I
book.
can't remember.
No, it
Can't
wasn't
remember
in.
this book.
It
Which
wasn't
book
in
was
the
it?
book.
It was on a piece of paper.
Who has it?
Why would that just
Aria has it, I think.
be
Aria.
there?
Either Aria or Alistrine, I found it.
It might be
Might
Alistrine
be
because Alistrine did
Alistrine,
go in
yeah.
there first. She went in that room first, I think.
So random. Like it's just a piece of paper with that on it. Like
Okay, I've got 3 dispel magics. What doors do we want to try it on?
I think we should try containment for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Containment.
cast Fireball on a containment door.
Oh,
Oh
okay,
my
I'm
God.
taking a
Are you
step
are
fucking
you
back.
actually?
I'm going away from
Yeah,
that.
I'm coming right away from the
Stairs.
door.
I'm going
I
down
mean-
the fucking stairs.
There's no one.
What-
I can't
what
see
are you
anyone
doing?
near it. Oh, internet's laggy. No one was at the door for me. I wanna.
You want to cast Fireball?
Everybody, stand back! I'm casting Fireball on this door here.
This is a terrible
Like,
idea.
Can
they
I
move
move?
towards it.
No.
Okay.
My internet is
Terrible
lagging.
idea.
like shit.
Are you casting Fireball? What level?
Let me see if mate is-
I'm gonna do it at. I don't want to waste 2 high spell slots. Just gonna do it at level 3.
Okay.
Am I in its radius? Yes.
Are you rolling the dice?
Yeah. Oh, I do
So what level are you casting it again?
Just 3rd level, standard Fireball.
Okay.
Standard bomb. I think too dangerous.
Just nukes that we can't open these doors. Let's nuke it.
Oh, 30 damage. Oh shit. Yeah, that's a big boy.
Okay.
Next time I'm locked out of my house, I'm giving Storm a call.
Jesus.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Oh, you've just set the entire fucking place on fire, haven't you?
Yeah.
No. It is
gonna
it's
say.
a building made out of metal
Mithril.
and tile.
yeah.
Okay, I
As
was
you
gonna
shoot
say.
the fire, you summon the arcane. How are you casting Fireball?
I imagine with all the raw magical energy in here and all the humming, I'd like to think that some sparks would appear and start sparking off the side of the tower, and then it just all permeate into this big flame ball at the end of my sword, and I just point my sword at the door, and it sends this hurling ball of fire with sparks coming off of it.
There is a roar that you all hear and a burning heat that flashes through the center, and as you kind of as it subsides, you turn. The door, completely intact, but there is now a blackened ash and sulfur all
Oh
up
my
the
God.
ground and up the wall.
I feel
I
like
don't think force is
we've
gonna get
missed
us anywhere.
something. There's got to be a way that these can open. I feel like only Sindri can open them though.
Yeah.
Why
we
was
tried
one
to-
of them,
we
why
tried
was
to-
one of them
Did you-
left unlocked though?
He probably doesn't want to have stress himself while opening his comfort room.
Yeah. Maybe he just forgot to lock it. People make mistakes.
What door was?
Or
Did you
he-
do?
Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those
On
days.
containment.
Right, I'm just gonna check Serene's.
I've messaged Maya to see if she
Thanks.
can remember where she found the note. We'll see what
I'm
happens.
sure it was in the study, the study library room.
Yeah, I think I missed that part. So
Because
I
the
don't
only
know.
thing that was in the other room.
Yeah, she
was
went in
literally
that room
just the
alone.
orbs in the book.
I'll see. I'll let you know if she says anything.
She's not.
So these are the floors are the floors that are below this, right? We're at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Maybe it's worth going back down and having another look. See if we missed something.
Hmm.
It's the only thing I can think of to do. We're just wasting spells in here.
Can we make it
There we are.
waste any more spells until we?
Oh, you cut out for me, Jack. I didn't hear.
Yeah.
Can we make an agreement not to waste any more spells? We have a firm idea of what to do.
I am in agreement with that. I'm gonna head back down
Okay.
to the study area. Which is
I'm gonna go down as well, yeah.
just give it another scour, see if there's anything. I'm gonna look specifically for things that maybe look like magical keys, anything that matches the symbols on the doors, anything that talks about anything that looks like maybe it's like a diagram of the doors and maybe it has a pattern or something. Literally anything like
Okay.
that.
I will assist her with that. I'm gonna be
Okay.
looking to...
Like in drawers, looking for secret compartments, anything, everything and everything. This would be investigation,
Okay.
yeah.
It would be an investigation, yes. Or turning the place upside down.
Literally.
Either need my help?
So, you really do rummage through. The time constraint now kind of at the back of your mind. Fully aware that whoever lives here could theoretically come back at any time. You have no idea where they are. And you rummage, and you rummage. You turn the place upside down. You search and search. You find, you know, interesting things, but nothing, like, you kind of scan through, and when it's not something that's going to help you, you just kind of throw it to the side and look through. You do not find a diagram, you do not find the symbols anywhere else. But now it is very obvious that someone searched through these possessions.
Oh.
It was already obvious from the.
I'll start to tidy up.
If it wasn't
It-
obvious
it-
from the ash on the door.
Yeah, it's already obvious.
Yeah,
from the
someone
price.
just eyeballed a door.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the specifically the study area.
Yeah.
I'm
What about
gonna,
that? We're trying to blow his door apart.
I'm gonna go down to the first room we entered, with the
Okay.
guy that found the book and searched that one.
Yep. Okay, roll an investigation check.
Not gonna be good because my investigation is trash. $15.
Okay.
So almost.
You, it's not. It's a pretty empty room. Again, you've just got these. I believe it was six. Yeah, six metal poles with the silver and like cyan lights every one after the other that hover above these metal poles. The small circular rug in the middle and the windows around the edge of a starry night. But there's not a lot to search in here, so you look for hidden compartments, loose floorboards, anything that could lead you to an answer. But the room is
anything.
barren. The room is barren.
Fuck's sake.
The book, I'm gonna take it out and scan through that and try and see if there's any, like, look for that specifically, that the words that are on the doors.
Okay.
Anything like that in the book that I found.
Okay. Roll me. Roll me an fuck. Yeah, roll me an investigation check, but I'll give you advantage because it's, you're scanning through a book, not through, you're not looking around a room for something.
Okay. 14.
Okay. You kind of sit down for a moment and take out the book to have a better look through it. And as you read in more depth, the poems seem less like highly artistic writings, and more phrases and description within rhyme and verse. Each one seems to invoke like a different mindset or sensation, and although you're scanning through it quickly, you do begin to get the impression that it might be some sort of meditative aid. Perhaps not too different from one doing some light reading before bed. Eventually you kind of skip through the book, finding nothing that's really of much aid until you kind of get to that passage that you remember from beforehand. And now taking a little bit more time as you hear the others searching downstairs, you find that it depicts the search for knowledge, a yearning to seek greater powers, like that which is said to reside in the earth. You see something about the secrets of the Telkassi lost, not forgotten by those who remember the time before the Citadel. The imagery depicts vaults of magic and wonder, each sealing a great power. And on the last line of this verse, an ink marking underlines the phrase, and it reads, "It is wise to remember that when knowledge hides itself, to say unto it, reveal your secrets to me." And that kind of sticks out in your mind, and you kind of skip past, but there's not much else.
Could you send me that passage?
Please write in the chat, please.
Fuck's sake.
We literally had the answer in our hands the entire fucking time.
Probably. Just had to
To
find
say
it.
unto it reveals your secrets to me.
And it's worth a try.
Reading that, I'm gonna march back upstairs. I'm gonna look at the door that says containment and say in... Oh no, wait, that's Sylvan. Go to the one that says understanding, the first one I looked at, and say to it in Stellarian, reveal your secrets to me.
Okay, as you say those words,
Fuck's sake.
nothing happens.
Oh my god.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna rack my brain.
Marches
and
up the
think-
stairs, says this random word, sentence,
Hang on.
it's like,
Hang on, try saying it in. We should try saying it more. Try saying it in Sylvan, and try saying it with Sindri's voice.
Well, we are assuming it's Sindri's voice.
But just say it all. Just say all the passage.
I don't know.
It's like, I mean, it'll probably take you like 3-4 minutes to read the entire poem.
You have an idea, Gayak?
It's... I mean, honestly, no, I don't know what's going on.
What was that you just said?
It's a passage from this book.
Do you want me to try it in supposedly Sindri's voice?
I mean, it's worth a try at this point.
Okay, so I'll ask Gayak to tell me what it is in Stellarian, because I don't speak it. And I will try my best to mimic the Stellarian and the tone from the postbox, and I'll say the same thing.
Okay, while I'm like repeating it to you, I'm also gonna like, I'm gonna cast guidance on you as well again. Just why not?
Okay. And you say the phrase to which door?
The understanding one.
Okay.
Yeah, trying to mimic the voice.
You finish the phrase in the voice. Nothing happens.
Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing. We should probably just leave.
Didn't I see a symbol of RK on the way in here?
There was a statue, wasn't there? Something like that.
That was in Oakum's watch.
Oh.
I'm gonna go. Which one was the one that was intriguing you, Aria?
The Epiphany one, which was
I'm at a loss.
yeah,
The
same.
Epiphany one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to it and I'm gonna use bucket dispel magic
Okay.
on the door. See if that does anything, because we've searched this place up and down. We haven't found anything.
Okay.
I'll do that. 4th level.
Roll me. Which one was it? Sorry. This one
The
here.
Epiphany door. Is that the Epiphany door?
Mhm.
Very well might be. Hold on. I'm gonna check.
Everything a little diagram.
It was indeed, yes. So you need to touch the door and do spell magic, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So roll me. I think it's a wisdom check, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Spellcasting ability check. Okay.
So just a wisdom.
Go ahead.
Probably not going to be good knowing my fucking rolls with this spell.
Oh god.
Okay. As you begin to cast, you feel the energy of the room kind of building a little bit, and the complexity of this spell on the door stuns you. You feel like you can unweave bits and pieces of it, but as the spell dissipates and finishes, you have not managed to unwind the knotting of the weave that connects this door. There is something incredibly powerful about it.
Yeah.
If only you had advantage.
Yeah.
Ewan,
Yes.
when I was reading the passages in the book,
Mhm.
did you said there was like different emotions or something, right?
Yeah, like there are different prose and verse that seem to invoke imagery of certain mindsets or sensations or emotions. It's a little bit hard to describe because you're not an elf.
Okay, was there one that was particularly negative or one that kind of made me feel a little bit uncomfortable?
Define negative. Like angry or
Like,
I want to
like
no, I'm not even going to say it.
the second one.
Okay, yeah, I know what you mean. Feeling bad about yourself.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
Let's go. Let's go specifically with the word despair.
Okay. I'd say there's probably some about like reconciliation. Maybe a little on grief, but it's very light. It's not. There's not like. There basically there's no Nietzsche in there. Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
You're not gonna find something like that in there.
Okay.
I think let's just go. We're wasting spells and we have no idea what we're looking for. So
Fresh out of ideas.
we need to go
Just-
back to Theodore, being like, "Yo, dude, what the fuck?" Like,
Just out of
what's the
frustration,
fucking deal?
I'm gonna just use 2 more dispel magics on this fucking door. At
Okay.
4th level, 1 at 3rd level.
Okay. Before you still need to make a
Yeah,
roll.
I know. I'm just putting everything into this fucking thing.
Okay.
15 for the first one.
Okay. It's not enough.
16 for the second one. No, I'm guessing not.
Still not enough.
I'm
Risk
never
like a
prepared. I'm not
20.
preparing this spell again. Fuck this fucking spell, man. Nah, I'm not preparing this spell ever
Probably
again.
Well,
need, like,
I
a natural
mean-
20,
No,
probably.
no.
The
this spell-
context-
me and the spell are having falling out. I'm not talking to it.
They are good rolls.
No.
If you were not at the tower of potentially,
A powerful mage, extremely powerful mage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you so far. The fact that someone's scribed a 7th level spell and left it on the side, I feel like for at least
That's a power
Storm would understand that is like to scribe a 7th level spell is not a simple feat. Because you are a wizard, you would know the difficulty of having to scribe spells.
And leaving it on the counter. Obviously confident that no one could break in.
I just feel very, very off about leaving here without any understanding
Well,
what we're dealing with. Because
Sorry, go on.
The
I
whole,
didn't
the
realise
whole
she was
point
speaking.
of us being here was to find the necklace, and if we haven't seen no sign of it, and we can't get past any of these doors, I don't know how we're supposed to get it, unless he has it on his person, in which case we have to look for him through a tower.
It is disappointing that we have made our presence very known and we are going to leave empty-handed.
So no, yes, and this location or ornamency spell, it would not pass through portals, so it could potentially be through one of these portals.
Well, I'm fresh out of fucking luck.
I don't know what to do. My magical abilities are very, very limited, and there's no locks I can pick, so I'm at a loss.
Out of curiosity, has May replied yet?
No, she's
It's something to do with that fucking note!
Yeah, it absolutely is. But wait, she just replied. Wait,
Did Alston tell us about the note?
the note with what was it? The note with
Did I make like a weird post-it note of it somewhere
Right.
that I've hidden away deep within the realms of my
She
very
went into an
nifty
office
laptop?
by herself to look for it. Yeah.
Did she tell us she found it though? That seems.
It's the important thing.
Was this last session? I
She
can't
showed it
remember
to
this.
Yeah,
Storm.
yeah,
She
yeah.
showed it to Storm.
Wait, did she?
Oh, she
I
showed
can't-
it. She showed it to Storm.
Yeah, I
Did I not
remember
write
her
this
coming
down?
out and showing it to
Oh.
Storm.
I feel
pretty
like she
sure
would have
she-
shown it to someone unless she was like, I'm not gonna show this to them. Fuck them.
It was either Storm or Aria, one of the two.
Oh, I did.
It wouldn't
I
have
didn't
been
write
me.
it down,
I
whatever it
can't
was.
even remember the note. It had to have been her. She just said, which note? Oh my god.
You guys got to take better care of knowing who's got what.
Yeah, we do. I think it's the.
Does anyone know who has it?
No,
No,
we know
I think
Alistrine has it. She went
It's
into
whether or not she.
that
Yeah,
by
she did go in
herself,
there.
and then she either asked Storm or Aria to read it because it was in a language
It's
she
in
couldn't read.
Sylvan. Unless
Yeah.
can't she read?
Is it in Sylvan?
I can read Sylvan.
So maybe she showed it to you.
She might have done.
Yeah, she would have showed it to Arya. She probably showed it to me and I couldn't read it.
Hmm.
And this close to just attacking the doors of the fucking site.
Because I remember that whenever the note was found, I think me and Storm were in the room with the orbs at the time, looking at the book. That's
Yeah.
all I remember, and it said containment.
Oh, the fuck, where are you? There we go. Yes, it would have been in Sylvan.
Imagine the note says, "Oh yeah, so open
So
these
she-
doors. You just need to do this." It's just something completely.
So if she does have the note.
Wait, I remember coming in and you guys were talking about the note, and I casted, even though I didn't need to, because I must have missed the Sylvan part. I cast comprehend language, and the note said access the containment. Didn't it?
They were the words on the
Yeah,
note.
access
Yeah,
the
I-
containment. So that
we-
must mean how to access containment. But that's all it said, and it was the symbol, right? It was just that and the symbol.
The
You
note.
have the symbol? Maybe.
Can we get it? Can we look at the note?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
if you guys had the conversation about it.
Yeah, we did. We did. we
I could.
definitely-
Do you know what? I could probably check my notes to see if you actually had a conversation about it because I would have written it down.
If so, I have an idea.
Unless I.
Yeah, I think it was. I remember casting comprehend
My
language
notes sound
or
very good
something, and I think it
Okay.
was the note.
Oh yes, because you went to do it, and I said to you, you don't actually need to do it
Yes,
because it's written
yes,
in Sylvan.
yes,
Yeah, I do remember. Yes,
There we
the
go.
words on the note it was a symbol of the locked door, of the intricate lock, and the words on the note were access the containment. Let me check. Yep, access the containment.
Right. But that's it. Nothing else.
That was.
I
That was
have. Could you explain this to everybody?
And it looks like it was on a torn out piece of paper.
I have an idea. Alistair, you can etch symbols onto things, right?
I mean, I can do that. Yes, if you need.
Maybe attempt to etch this symbol onto the door of containment.
Like with like a finger or?
Isn't the symbol
No,
already
you-
on the door?
Is it?
It is,
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
that's why-
Yeah, the symbol on the paper matches the symbol that was on the door that you just saw.
Once
So-
again,
You said it looked like it had been ripped out.
yeah. Is there a?
It looked
Probably.
like it had come
there
out of a larger body of paper.
It's-
That the larger
Like a
body of paper is what we
perhaps a
need to
book.
find then.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
hand me the
quickly,
note.
in the book. In the book, is there a page that looks like it's ripped out?
And I'll give you this without having to go through it, and there is not a book that's written.
Hand-
There's not a page
okay.
written.
Hand me the note. Use locate objects on the rest to see if there's find the
Yes.
rest.
Okay,
Yes,
interesting. I
yes.
will give you that. I'll give you that. You search kind of you're using the object itself that you've got in your hand. You try to picture the rest of the book that this paper came from. It is not present
He took it with
within
him.
My
1,000
God.
feet.
I am.
But that was so
my
smart.
computer
That was
screen.
That was a
smart.
really
God
good.
damn
That
it.
was a great use.
I'm
Yeah,
just-
he obviously tore it out and took
I'm
it
just
with
gonna
him.
go to the door and just see if this has anything to do, like if anything changes next to the door.
Which door? Sorry.
The containment one. That's the one that says right.
Yeah. This one up here is the one with
Yeah.
the symbol that
Does
says
anything?
containment in
Does
silver.
anything change?
After doing.
Just I'm gonna put my hand on the symbol on the door and just say,
Okay.
read the note. I can put the note on the door, wave the note in front of the door, just everything with this fucking note. Just see if it actually
Okay.
opens the
You
door.
don't. Are you just saying in trader's tongue the words on the paper? I'm not sure exactly what you're doing.
Oh, it'll be better
None of
for
us have any
Aria
idea what
to,
we're doing.
it'll be better for Aria to actually say it.
I think this is the title, and the method of actually how to do it is on the other piece of whatever this has been talking.
Okay.
And he's obviously taking.
Can I
it.
ask, on the paper, does it have this written at the top and then emptiness, or is it just written in the center of the page?
It has. It looks like it's kind of like maybe in the middle, perhaps. It just has the symbol of the door that takes up kind of like the top part of the page, and then underneath it, it has scrawled, "Access the containment," in Sylvan.
Okay. I'm gonna, that kind of thing where like
Oh, so you cut out.
you know that thing you do where like you write or
You cut out again.
sake. You know that thing where you draw on a piece of paper or you write on
Yeah, you still etch it.
and it leaves an indent on the other side.
Yes.
See if there's anything like that on this piece of paper.
As in, like, does it look like there's text on the other side where someone might have written?
No, as in like when when you draw on a piece of paper
and it leaves an
on the previous
indent
page
on
left
the actual
yeah.
page. Yeah.
That's actually
Roll-
genius. That's genius.
Roll me,
So smart.
roll me an investigation check.
Yeah, because if they'd been writing on it, it would have
You
indented
know what, actually,
through
I'm not. Can I just ask if anyone has a
a piece of pencil or something.
pencil, charcoal? It'll do.
But really.
Does anyone have anything like calligraphy?
I have a
uh,
no. I have a
a
cartographer's set.
That would count. That would count. It will
Yeah.
have the required stuff in there.
Gaiak, can you draw craft me a piece of coal?
Quill wouldn't quite work because that's more actual
I
calligraphy.
have a cartographer's set.
Yeah, I'm thinking pencil. Like if you use a quill, you're actually going to be putting a big
Yeah.
old pressure on it. And also ink doesn't really work the same way. I don't think. I think it's more to do with like, I don't know. That's off the top of my head. I could be completely wrong.
I mainly
Could
just
we,
need
could we use
something-
the ash off of the wall?
You certainly could try. I mean, you can scoop up the ash. The ash exists.
Guess that's all we've got, right?
Try it. Fuck it.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check, whoever is doing this.
What, doing the thing?
I'll guide Aria on how to do it.
Just
Okay.
And watching them do this to sharpen their senses, I'm going to cast guidance.
That's a D4,
Okay.
right?
You get a D4. A D4, yep. And you have advantage. Okay.
26. I mean, fuck it. I'll add the D4 anyway because it might have a higher DC. No. I can't type. So 7, 8, 29.
Okay, fuck me. Right, okay. So, you do this, you take this time, the pencil down, going across. It takes a lot of patience, and you are acutely watching the sheet, seeing anything that appears. You do not see, like, lines of text underneath. What you would expect to see is a page that might have been from, like, the page that came before this in a book. And as you do, jeez, okay, hold on.
Dear diary,
I feel
today.
like if
Ian's
Sindri
trying to break
shows up,
into my
I'm,
house.
Okay, guys, come
if
on.
Sindri shows up, I'm just attacking him straight up. Just for this bullshit.
No,
he put into this.
So, okay, you see, this is a difficult one. Okay. You see the symbol of the scroll.
Right.
Like as you're kind of going across, you can see another symbol that has obviously been drawn on the page before this. And you see the words, "I yearn to study" in Stellarian. In exactly the same kind of fashion as the page that you have just seen. So you see the symbol of this scroll that matches the one on the door, and underneath the words in Stellarian, "I yearn to study." Exactly the same format as the page that you have got in front of you.
The same symbol of the door again.
The same symbol of the door.
Is that
Fuck
the
it.
full thing? Access
Fuck
to
it.
containment? I yearn to study.
Fuck it. So, I mean, did we try the whole silver thing? I'll say in silver.
We did not.
I'll say in silver and access the containment. Fuck it. Yep.
You watch runes light up around the
We
door.
did it. Oh.
Didn't we do that?
No,
Nope.
we didn't.
You see the runes around the door frame light up.
Wowza! It was literally under our noses. All right, I'll give it a gentle push.
Okay. Doesn't work. It's a pull door.
Oh, for God's sake! Wait, it's canon though that Aria is
I'm done. I'm leaving the building. Kensei's going to throw himself off a cliff.
As
Do you wish to pull the door instead?
yeets himself out of it. Fuck this.
Do you wish to pull the door instead?
Yes, it's canon that Aria's
Okay.
bad with push and pull doors anyway, so it makes sense.
As you open the door, you see that same kind of like jelly-like substance in front of you, almost like shimmering, and all you can see is this long hallway in front of you that kind of disappears about 20 foot onwards because of the density of this this substance, and that's where we're going to take our break.
Oh.
Okay, welcome back. So, where we had left off, you had managed to get access to one of the rooms, to the one marked Containment. Aria reading aloud, "Access the containment" in Sylvan, and the door lighting up with runes, and you open it, and that is where we left off. So, Aria, as you open this door, before you can see this long hallway that extends to the edge of vision, which at the moment, as you're stood outside, is only about 20 foot beyond this veil of some kind of whatever material it is, this gelatal substance that acts as a doorway between whatever these places are. What do you wish to do?
Stick my hand through.
Okay, you put your hand through. As you do, it's a little bit chillier in there than it is in here, but it passes through that substance and back out without issue, and dry as a whistle.
Alright. It's a little cold in there, but we should be okay. For the moment, anyway.
Let's just go then.
I mean,
Let's go.
seeing as it's called containment, should we have a little bit more caution? I can do the beetle check again.
Yes, we should be careful. You want me to go first?
Beetle check.
I just stuck my hand through. It was fine.
But your hand doesn't breathe.
But my hand could have been chopped off and it was not.
Okay, well...
I'm gonna step through.
Okay. You step through. As you do, you enter into the space, and now where you could only see about 20 foot, you now see this hallway that extends into darkness, which I believe is... I can't remember how far your dark vision works. It's 60 foot in darkness. I'm going to say you can see probably about 100 foot down this hallway.
Whoa.
Because it is lit up by just small little orbs of these silver and blue lights that kind of hover between these alcoves. So on either side of this long hallway that extends into darkness, there are what appear to be alcoves on either side with these humming barriers of yellow energy that seem to completely block off the entirety of the entrance space towards them, and they dot on and on and on and on and on as far as the vision goes as well.
Jesus, what?
At this point where you've stepped in, you can't see in through them yet, but you can see that it's like a 5 foot wide kind of opening to these alcoves, and then about 15 foot goes by, and then there's another alcove 15 foot, etc., etc., and that's on either side, and the alcoves are opposite each other.
Yeah. I'm gonna start walking, but before I walk past each alcove, I'll just peek my head round to see if there's anyone in them.
Okay. So as you make your way a little bit further in, run me a perception check.
Oh, that's Discord, not okay. Jan. 15.
15. Okay. So as you look in towards one of these alcove spaces, it appears to be this hallway is unlike the rest of what you've seen thus far. It's not made of metal. It's not made of the same material. It's like this stone brick, like large slabs and bricks of stone, and as you look in, you can see this kind of curved small alcove space that is maybe 5 foot wide and 10 foot deep, and you can see there's like a small pedestal sort of space where the ground raises slightly in the middle, where you would imagine maybe like an object is placed, and you look on the other side and you see the same thing. Both of the ones that you see immediately are as far as you can tell, empty. You don't see anything in them, but they are protected by this yellow barrier of energy, which you can see humming and like swirls of, well, energy kind of moving around within this fixation of the barrier.
I'm going to also enter, just to see what happens.
Okay.
I'm going to take a bug out of my pouch, and I'm going to throw it at one of the barriers.
Okay. You throw it at the barrier. Falls off on the ground. Kind of lands on its shell. And shifts over, and you watch it begin to just crawl. Again.
Okay.
I'll enter as well.
Yeah, I'm going to enter as well and just
Okay.
start walking down.
Each of you step into the room. I'll say the Alistair more cautiously enter with you.
I'm
Okay.
gonna keep walking until I see something in one of the cells.
Okay. So. So what you see as you begin to make your way a little bit further down, I'll say, how far down are you going? You said, Aria, that you were going down until you like just see something, right?
Until I come across anything that's actually in one of those.
Okay. Are the rest of you just following suit?
Yeah, I'll follow.
I'm going to be just checking out for traps as we're going along as well. Or if anyone's like following us.
Okay.
In
Roll me
Yes, that's
an investigation check, please.
with my mighty +1 for investigation. Hey, below 10 again.
Okay. So, you keep an eye out for traps. It's fairly, fairly-ish smooth surface here. You can't actually see a ceiling. The ceiling kind of disappears beyond like a foggy shroud of darkness. And even you, Alistair, as you look up, it doesn't appear to be like that, magical darkness. It's just like it dissipates. But all the same, you look out for traps or anything that might stand out cautiously. But you do not find anything yet.
Cool.
The rest of you, making your way down. Aria, leading the charge. You eventually, after about 4 alcoves down, you're about to walk past one, and you actually see one on your left. Hello, Maya.
Oh, there he is here.
Yes, yes.
A ribbon.
There she is.
I have returned.
Hello.
Hello.
So, what you missed is they went into one of the rooms.
Exciting.
That's 2 fucking hours to get to it, but yeah.
And you danced with Storm.
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that was.
Wait,
I didn't have a
that was
choice.
Storm.
Okay.
Are you sure? Are you sure that
It
happened?
happened. No, it did actually happen.
It
Cameron,
did actually happen.
I'll have to watch that back.
So, Aria, as you're walking down one of these alcoves, basically, Alistair, you guys have gone into one of the doorways and come to this this long corridor with like alcoves down it
Okay.
on either side, and each of these alcoves has this like shimmering yellow barrier that, as Gaiak had seen, seems to act as some kind of physical barrier to stop anyone from entering. About 4 alcoves down, Aria, you see on your left what appears to be kind of like on a you see the pedestal from before, and you see like a little contraption like this, just like a little book stand resting on top of the wooden pedestal, and there is a book on there. It's quite hefty, and it appears to be the front the covers anyway, seem to be made of like a silver plate or platinum or some kind of like very expensive material. These 2 sheets of some kind of like reflective, beautiful material, bound by this kind of spine of gold.
Whoa.
And there is a whole bunch of symbols and runes on the front, and there's a text in Stellarian that kind of swirls around this central rune. You speak Stellarian, don't you?
I don't, but would I recognise
do
the
not.
script by now?
You would probably recognise that it is Stellarian.
Can I peek my head in and have a look?
Yeah,
You can, yeah.
have a look at
So
that.
the corridor is about 10 foot wide for the purposes of combat, but you guys can walk up next to each other. Well, yeah, you know, like, as in when when you're in a space that is tight like this. For the purposes of combat, you only have like 5 foot spaces. But what I'm saying is that you guys can squeeze into like a 5 foot square, like 2 or 3 of you.
Yeah.
When you're doing this sort of thing. Anyway, you can look in and you can see beyond this this translucent yellow barrier, which you can see through. It's a little bit difficult, but you can see through. And you make out the text that says. The complexities and deviations of Wish.
Oh.
No way!
That's a valuable looking book.
Check for traps before you take it if you're going to
I
take it.
am gonna try and resist because you guys can stay here, but I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna keep going until I see something that looks like a medallion.
Okay. Hold on one second. I've realized. I thought Storm's camera was off.
Yeah.
It's alright. It's not now. I thought it was, but I needed to reconnect. That was the issue. Oh no. Yeah, there we go. It's still fine. Okay.
Were you coming with me, Jack?
Yeah, Gaia probably wouldn't really know much about it either, and I'm probably going to just in case.
Would Alistair know about Wish?
It's on your spell list,
It's
right?
on
It's on
the
your
cleric
spell
spell
list.
list.
It's not on the cleric. It would be on the sorcerer, though, right?
I think
it's on
sorcerer
Yes, it
would
would be on sorcerer.
Bard.
It would be on sorcerer, yeah. Ah, the temptations. Temptations.
Probably.
Would I know?
Probably
If not-
maybe have an understanding of what it might be. Yeah, I'd say you have an understanding of what it might be.
Can I? can I cast Mage
Wait.
Hand?
Yes.
You
We're
can.
gonna-
Here we go.
Is it part?
Wait, Storm. Check for traps before you do anything magical or not. 'Cause
Yeah,
we're
I'm
in
gonna
the
check for traps first. Then yeah, on the barrier, or
Sure. Roll. Are you looking for traps on the barrier?
yeah, and on the floor.
Okay, roll.
Or anything.
Roll me an investigation check.
Investigate.
I'll help him with that. I'll help him.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice. Okay. So, the barrier and the kind of area around the front of the entrance to the alcove is not trapped as far as you can tell. But there is the shimmering yellow form that's in the way.
I put my hand.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Yeah.
I probably should have made you do that for Wish actually, but
You could do that. I still don't know. What. Well,
it's fine. I've already said it now. So it's a famous enough
Oh,
spell. Okay.
fucking hell.
All right. You know what this is. This is very clearly a wall of force,
yeah, that's
which
Not
I
going-
think
mage
you
hands not going through that.
would know. Nothing physical is going to pass through that barrier.
oh my god. Wall of Forces. Oh, hold on a second.
It's essentially a force field.
And now you're seeing it. All of these alcoves are protected by a wall of force.
Ooh. Oh yeah, I know what gets rid of Wall of Force. Oh, fuck's sake!
Why?
What?
Oh.
Do you want to inform
Why?
them?
No, don't. I'd rather live in ignorance.
Only disintegrate can destroy a Wall of Force.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
we-
Do not use
Wait.
it on that book.
Oh no, I can't use it. I can't use it. I actually
you still can't use it.
Isn't it?
It's too high.
This is what I like to call taunting.
I swear you can use.
You bastard.
Maybe you can't.
Not if you.
No,
not if
Oh
you don't
god.
have- it has to
Are we
be-
gonna find out that we wasted
have
our
to-
time trying to get in here because
We can't even get it out.
medallion? Yeah.
Don't know.
And I
Depends what else you have at your
I
disposal.
couldn't even dimension door.
Waste time.
So
I'm gonna
Why?
try something because I can see through it actually.
Why can't you?
Oh,
Yeah,
I know what I'm gonna try.
it could.
I've
I
used my
know.
cape, so I can't. But
I'm no.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna try it on. Well, should we find the medallion first? Can we see it?
Yeah, get the
Yeah.
medallion first.
I've kept walking, and I'm looking for anything that looks medallion.
I'm also.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
upon this knowledge.
behind Daria.
I'm gonna also go down because I'm not gonna just do it for some book. Gonna.
Okay. So you continue to walk down Aria, and about 2 alcoves down on your right this time, you see another book on a pedestal. This one appears to have like a stone cover, with like what appears to be like a strange humanoid face on it. But there isn't anything lifelike about it. It's hard to describe. It's like a chiseled out face into this stone cover of a book with twine and thick hemp that's tied it into a spine, and you can see pages on the inside. That's the next thing you see.
Is there any writing on it?
There's no text on this one.
Okay.
Do you wish to continue?
Keep going.
Okay. 3 more alcoves down, you see on the left, resting upon the pedestal, no holder like the books, this coiled chain with like beads around the neck, like the chain that goes around the neck, and this small like silver, or it looks almost like an eye, this silver eye shape, and the inside looks like it's got this almost like an amethyst, not an amethyst, sorry, an amber, and you can see inscribed on it some sort of runes. Looks like a necklace of some kind.
With detect magic, would I be able to see beyond the wall of force, or is that the only thing that's going to light up for me?
You can certainly give it a go.
Eldritch Sight.
Okay. You basically cast detect magic. You see the auras of arcane energy around the vicinity, and what you see. You can see that. Hold on, I was trying to look at what School of Magic Wall of Force is, but I'm pretty sure it's. I imagine it's evocation.
It's evocation. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like
Okay.
it.
Cool. So you see evocation pretty strong. The amulet itself, I'm gonna say it's abjuration.
Okay.
Which is protection magic,
Yeah.
which you would be aware of.
Yeah.
But in addition to that, you see 4 flashing glyphs on the inside of the alcove, all of which are abjuration, and a number of them on the ceiling of the hallway, which are also abjuration.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh,
They are definitely going to be triggered by anything trying to get through those barriers.
Mm-hmm.
That's the defense mechanism, and I point it out to the rest of the group.
Okay.
The security system.
But as far as you can tell, they haven't activated.
Probably triggered.
Are they around all of the?
Oh, sorry, you don't. Sorry, I never mind. They are not on the ceiling because I said that you can't see the thing. They are on the floor.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
The ones on the ceiling are on the floor
Yeah.
of the hallway. So you guys are walking over them effectively, but they haven't been triggered by your presence.
Oh.
So when you can see them now, but beforehand they are virtually invisible.
Okay.
We are undertaking an impossible heist here. I don't know
This
how.
could be our amulet. Does the hallway? Does it keep just?
Maya!
Hey,
Hey!
Hello.
Does the hallway just keep going? Can I see an end? Or does it just keep going?
The cameras are frozen again. Sorry.
Oh.
You can. There we go. I had to go back to the intro. Oh, no, still not working. There we go. Sorry, say that again.
Does the corridor just keep going, or can I see an end?
The corridor just appears to keep going and going and
going.
going. You do not see an end.
Okay.
I don't want to use locate objects again in case it's not the amulet.
Well, that's what I mean. I want to keep going as long as possible to see if there are any other amulets. But I have a funny feeling this is probably it. It has a symbol of an eye on it. I mean, come on, it's abjuration
Right.
magic. So
How long does locate object last?
Is it not instantaneous?
No, I think it has a duration.
Duration up to 10 minutes.
There you go.
Up to 10 minutes.
So
The last time you cast it,
I know,
believe,
it's-
was in
it's-
the other room. Yeah.
it's gone. I'm just thinking I just cast locate objects and just
Oh.
away.
I mean, in theory, you could certainly try.
Does that look like the amulet we're looking for?
It looks like an amulet.
It's giving off protection magic, which is what that amulet was said to do, is protect them being scryed on. So it is
Okay,
probably
I'm-
this. I just wanted to make sure.
Locate objects. I can do it.
Okay. You hear the conversation going on, but focusing into your divine powers, thinking of the object and almost searching out. You try to find it. It appears ahead of you. You get a reading somewhere ahead of you, towards where Aria is.
I go towards it.
Okay. You can now see that there's this almost like bright glowing aura around the small amulet that is sat inside this alcove behind this wall of force.
So it is this one.
Yep, that's the one.
Well, that's the first problem dealt with. Now for the second one.
Storm.
Yes.
Could you dimension door in, dimension door out?
Have you told me about all these abjuration?
Yeah, I've made the
Yeah,
security system aware. I made it. There are glyphs on the floor and inside the cells as well.
And do I, because I am a wizard, I understand the full extent of Wall of Force, or do I have to roll for it?
No, I think you'd be aware of it. I mean, it's on your
It's on my spell.
spellcasting.
Yeah.
So you'd be aware of it.
Another problem with this. These walls, they are, how do I put this? Thick enough to travel through the ethereal planes. I think even traveling through them via such a spell might not even work. And then there's the dispelling of the traps in there. This is no easy task.
No.
I fear if I teleport into there, if it even works, then I will trigger whatever trap they have in there.
And Sindri will most definitely be alerted to the presence.
I think metagaming, dimension door should be able to pass through it because it's like a place that you can. Is it a place that you can see, or is it just a place you
Just
know?
a general direction.
It's general direction.
I mean, it can be a place. That
Yeah,
you,
it can
you
be. Yeah.
see, but it doesn't have to be somewhere.
Can I have a look and see if there's any?
Which is why I was kind of waiting for the moment where you went, I'm going to look at that door and I want to try and dimension door on the other side of it. When you were looking at these rooms. Poof. Ah!
I've already used my cape. So, what did you say? What did you say, Alistair?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. Sorry, it just my mic wasn't on before. Can I have a look around and see if there's any like triggers or anything like near the alcove or anything that looks like it could potentially be a switch or something like that.
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
There's no
Check.
silly
Oh.
ideas anymore.
I haven't.
No silly ideas.
No, nothing. Anything's obvious. Obvious things can be the answer. Clearly.
I mean,
Can
we
be.
were stumped by a post box last week.
I can't get over that. I can't get over that.
That was so great.
Beaten
by
That's
a
one of my
post
favourite
box.
moments. I do love my note on that.
Oh,
wow.
Wow.
Uh,
That is devastating.
you are fuming about that dance and that look that Alistair is giving you, and it's really
What is
throwing you
that
off.
dance? I don't know what happened.
You had a waltz with Storm. You had a full-on
Yeah, the
waltz.
waltz.
with Storm.
In a ballroom.
Consensually? Or
No.
Yes.
I mean,
they were
I-
agreeing for it.
I had to end you on.
Storm didn't like it any more than you
Um,
did. Storm didn't like it any more than you did. It was.
I did try to get Storm to pay you for it,
Yeah,
but
he did.
then, you know,
I have to go back and watch that.
it was amusing. Yeah, you don't see anything that looked like a switch. You're kind of stumped by this level of arcana. This is
Yeah.
far beyond anything that you've
We-
ever experienced.
I'm going to talk
Yeah.
to everyone. We have come this far. Do you want me to attempt to enter there? And if I trigger something, that's on us.
What if it
I-
kills you?
Exactly. That's not really why I don't really want to go in there. But
How many abjuration thingy?
There was 4 inside the cells, and then they were going away along the floor in the way.
There are a number on the floor,
There must
like
be a way.
every 15 foot in the hallway, and 4 specific abjuration rooms inside the.
There must be a way for him to deactivate them. He can't cast spell magic on every single one every time he wants.
Metagaming.
Yes.
I remember back to Critical Role where Scanlan used a scroll of gate.
It's not Critical Role.
No, I'm just saying the rule.
No, go
like,
on. I'm
is it-
I'm
is it-
joking.
It's a DC of 10 plus whatever level of spell it is. Are you doing it differently?
Are you talking about specifically with the
Like
with
using
the-
scrolls,
with spells
basically.
in general, or
Using
Oh,
a scroll
so
that is a
using-
higher level than you. And you know.
hmm
I remember he had to like roll a DC or something.
there is. Hold on, I need to get the.
Oh, so like you're asking
Well, I
if
can-
Storm could attempt it even though he can't.
If
cast it.
Storm could attempt it even though he
Right,
can't
Right.
know the
So it needs to be on your. It needs to be on your. It needs to be on your spell list in order to cast it, which it is for Storm. Disintegrate is on the wizard spell list, but there is a mechanic for casting it at a level
Lot higher.
higher than
What he can
it's
higher
not
than you
too
have a slot for.
higher.
So
though.
it-
I've
for-
checked. It's 6. It's a level 6 spell, by the way, not a 7th level spell.
so that would be like
That's one
something at
spell.
16? or
I've,
something?
I've got fifth.
So-
I've got 5th level spells already. So it's only one higher. Maybe a few
Okay.
actual XP levels though.
Okay. Well, let's see.
DC
DM's ruling. DM's
spells
ruling.
level.
Yeah.
10 plus the spells level, I think it
I'm
is.
fine with it not being able to use it because I'd rather learn it. I'm not gonna lie.
Mhm.
It would be the most efficient
is a
way
way.
of getting the barrier dealt with without setting off traps.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, it would.
Because I agree. I think there has got to be a mechanism that could shut these off, but
Oh, I wish this would tell me more than
this isn't
just.
electricity. It's magic. They're not electric
Yeah.
barriers. They're magical barriers.
I mean, I found this. I don't know if this is like.
Unless there's like a seal that spell and then it shuts the ball off or something like that. I don't know.
On that.
Sorry, there is a rule for it in the DMG, but it's just not coming up on Roll20 for whatever reason. It just wants to tell me about the mishap, which is only if you fail to cast it. Because you are right, there is a rule for casting spell for using a scroll above your slot. Because there's a mishap
Yeah, there is.
thing for it.
Oh God, no.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. The spell is on your class's spell list, but of a higher level than you can normally cast. You must make an ability check using your spellcasting ability to determine whether you cast it successfully. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. On a failed check, the spell disappears from the scroll with no other effect. Which is not what will happen, because I will do it with a mishap.
Okay.
Because wild magic!
And scroll, when you use a scroll, it expends it. It's gone. It's a one-time thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as you cast it, the scroll will go. So it's up to you.
It's either you dimension door in, grab it, dimension door out.
We could look for some kind of, like I say, some kind of seal that maybe just need to be spelled, and then it might
You're
shut
right,
them
it's
off.
6th level. Apologies for everyone who I just cut off your cameras for.
I don't know how long this corridor is. It looks forever.
I'm gonna fire an arrow down the corridor.
Can I?
Eventually, it hits the floor.
It hits the
Don't hear
floor,
it
so I
hit.
hear it skid across the floor. So it's
Yep.
Yeah.
at least like what's
Very,
that?
very quietly in the
Keep
distance,
going.
but yes.
Keeps
Can
going.
I
So that's at least
ask,
like 200
is
feet,
the-
right?
Yeah.
Is the amulet the only thing in the room, or are there other like magical objects in the other alcoves?
Yeah.
There are.
There
Yeah.
are.
Oh, okay.
They're all protected.
Interesting.
Trust me, honey, we'd love to bag them all, but we need to get this amulet.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise you put that in the roll 20.
Yeah, I found
Aiden.
it in there.
I'm sorry, I thought I was...
Oh, fuck it. Need it.
What do you want to do?
Storm,
Gonna do
if
it.
you
I'm gonna
wait,
see
wait.
if there's any secret
Before you
sigils.
do it, everyone give Guy anything you can do to like increase his chances of success if he's
Wait.
going to do it. Or Storm.
Wait.
My detect magic, my Eldritch Sight is set that lasts 10 minutes. Just for 10 minutes until it runs out.
Mhm.
I'm just going to go for a little jolly jog until it runs out and see if anything else comes up that might look like a switch or a sigil that release them. And as soon as the 10 minutes stops and I see nothing, I'll go back to the group.
Okay. You run down. As you get about 40 foot down, passing another 2 alcoves, you see an object on your right. And in this alcove, you see what appears to be like a... 4 foot tall mirror. 4 foot tall mirror. It's kind of like got this golden trimming. It looks very, very elegant. But it's in behind another alcove. But you continue on. Don't find any switch. And it continues on to a point where you can't see your group anymore.
And they all. Oh, wait, guys, you can't tell us now, but
Okay.
do they all have traps in them, or not traps, but?
Yeah, do I see the sigils keep carrying on along the ground?
The sigils continue on the ground, but the alcoves that you see nothing but the force. See nothing but the wall of force on. You do not see glyphs on the inside.
Okay. Well, as soon as my detect magic drops, I would rejoin.
Okay.
Those. Yeah.
Eventually, Aria comes back to you. As she makes her jaunt down, is there anything you wish to do?
I'll turn to Alistair. Alistair, if I'm to do this, I need you to be able to dispel what is ever in there, because it could. I don't know the trigger radius, but it could trigger as soon as we.
I'm tapped out of the spell magic.
Then I don't
And
think this is.
I don't think the spell magic can go through whatever that is. Either.
Well, no, I mean you'll as soon as the wall is dropped, we'll need to dispel what's ever in there.
Do you have counter spell?
Really
Counter spell would not do it.
now.
Counter spell only works on the weave that is being initiated in the moment.
It also
about-
only works on someone casting a spell. That is the wording
How
of
do we do
counter
it?
spell.
How about we do it like this? It's on the floor, right?
The glyphs are on the floor, and
Glyphs are on the floor.
yeah.
On
We
the
just have
walls
to
as
chill.
well? I'm just saying, either if you can go down the barrier, I go in there and try and get it, or Gaiak flies in there, grabs it, and flies out.
I have better idea actually. I can use Mage Hand. Maybe that won't
Oh
trigger it.
yeah, that's probably better.
That's as well.
That way we're not actually.
Okay, stand back, everyone. I don't want
Okay,
to
wait.
disintegrate.
Before you do this, I'm gonna put my hand on Storm's shoulder and cast guidance.
Oh god, here we go. This could disintegrate me.
You could. It could disintegrate you.
Hang on a sec. Disintegrate you. You're a mile away from me.
What magic?
What magic?
Wild magic. Oh, wild.
Okay.
Come on.
We don't even know what these glyphs do. We're about to find out.
I'm guessing so.
Oh,
Okay.
fucking hell.
So are you using the
Yeah,
scroll
I can
disintegrate?
use
The
the
one that
scroll
you're
on the
never
wall of
you're not going to
force.
be able to use it again.
Oh,
No,
don't.
it's alright.
It's gonna burn.
Right,
I-
Okay.
I
I
have
have
given
learned
you
it.
guidance as
Right.
well, so you can add a D4 to it.
Is there any way we can take
No.
cover so we won't die immediately?
I'm just backing up.
I mean, you can
Backing
go. You
up.
can go for. I'd like to know where everyone is.
Towards the way of the door, that way.
How far away?
Backing up.
Yeah.
30 feet?
Just-
How far? Sorry.
30 feet? Is that? Do you reckon that's far
30
enough?
feet. You.
I am going to very casually make it not look like I'm doing it intentionally. I'm gonna stand behind Alistair.
I'm gonna step a bit back from the wall as well because it's got a 60 feet radius. No, 60 foot trajectory, so I can stand
That
a bit
is
back from the
true,
wall.
but you have to see
You
it.
better see it.
No, I can
You,
see the.
um,
I'll see the look at the wall. Yeah, don't worry. But I mean, I'm not gonna be stood right up against the wall. I want to be a little
Yeah.
bit of a distance from the wall.
I'm gonna say you're gonna have to be within 15 foot of the wall, because
That's
it's
fine,
at an
no
angle
worries.
in an alcove. Like you're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
have to
yeah.
be able to angle. In fact,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll stand at the other end of the.
I'm
basically
going
the-
to say you need to be within 10 foot because it's an alcove and there's a force in there. You need to target it. You're basically
Oh,
going
let's
to be
take-
trying to target around a corner.
Oh,
It's
let's
only a
say-
few
oh,
feet
what I-
into the
yeah.
into the wall, but
All I mean is I'm not just literally stood right in front of the wall of force.
yeah, you're not like the wall is not here and you're not doing
Yeah,
this.
yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm back from it. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so you're
Alright.
10 foot away. The rest of you have gone 30 foot back up towards.
So we can still see him, but we're far enough away.
Okay.
I want to see if there's anything I can do to help him. Don't think there is.
Make the roll, Storm.
Right, what do I do?
Spell casting
Oh, I just do an intelligence
ability
check.
check.
Terrible
You have
idea.
guidance. You
Yep.
have guidance. You have guidance.
Yeah, you do have guidance, so you can add a D4.
So I do my intelligence
Literally
check.
nothing else we can try.
Mhm.
It's an intelligence check, right?
Yep.
Your spell casting ability, yeah. Plus a
Oh,
D4. Why do you know that wouldn't
Roll
be
a
enough?
D4.
It wouldn't be enough
It won't.
anyway.
It will still not be enough.
Even if you roll a
So,
D4.
As you read the scroll, it begins to burn from the center, and as you're reading it, that you're missing. It's so complex, and you're missing parts of it, and the spell
Wow.
burns away in your fingers like embers burning to the edge of a sheet, and the spell is gone. And there's this moment of pause. I would like you to roll me a d6.
Oh no!
3.
3. Okay.
Instant death.
No, you would don't.
I knew it!
Don't you dare.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Shit. What is the range of disintegrate?
What is the what?
What is the
He's
range
dead.
of
Oh, no,
disintegrate?
don't say
It's
that
gonna
it-
bounce off. It's gonna
Oh,
bounce
Storm's
off.
dead.
Bouncing
Disintegrate.
off and hitting someone.
Oh my god.
Disintegrate is a 60-foot range.
60 foot
dead.
range.
Is he gonna
Okay.
kill all of us?
Right,
I need you to roll me a d8 first of all.
it's gonna bounce off and hit someone.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, we're all in range, right?
I should have just gone
Yeah.
back out
Okay.
into the other room.
1, 2,
30 foot, she said. That's far enough away.
5, 1. So I'm doing this as an orientation of like northeast, southwest, like with you facing towards the door.
Ah!
From the angle that you're shooting it. 4.
gonna hit us, isn't it?
It's gonna hit someone.
I need you to roll me. Fuck, what would it be? I'd like you to roll me.
This was a choice we all made.
Fuck, what's 60
What else
divided
could we have
by...
done? We had no other options.
60 divided by 5 would be 12, so I want you to roll me a d12, please.
Oh.
The moment I hear this, can I activate all 3 of my fighting spirits?
I am... Shit.
I hope it's me, if it's anyone.
Fuck.
No, it was a decision we all made.
Fuck.
Whoever it hits, it.
Who's it hitting?
Oh my god! Hold on!
Oh,
I
no.
can't believe this.
Oh no, please.
Hit myself. Who's gonna
Oh,
die today?
My god.
Wait.
There is a dexterity
Hey,
saving
you
throw,
guys
though.
made the decision.
There is a dexterity
There is.
throw.
There is. Holy fucking
It's
shit.
Mason, though. Is it Storm?
Oh no.
Yeah, Storm, I need you to roll me a
Oh,
dexterity
I
saving
literally
throw.
should have said. I literally should not have said it was me. Oh, this is it. This is it again.
It was a 1. It was against the wall. It needed to be anything else other than a 1.
Oh, here we go. Rolling up a new character.
Sake.
Rest in peace. Oh, this is the way. Oh, I'm not even surprised at the moment. I'm Sean Bean.
This tower is fucking awful.
Well,
You got a laugh.
it is still. Hold on, because
Compared to
something
Thriss,
is
what a
going to
long way
happen.
go.
Oh!
Oh fucking hell. What now?
Give it all.
Hold on. Now I need to check.
Just make a
Fuck
dragon
me
appear.
now.
Uh,
So, what would the DC be? Of
I
what's your spell
can't
save
count the
DC?
wild magic. Oh no, I cannot.
What's your spell save DC?
I can't hear you. Everyone's lagging up. Spell save DC
Okay,
is 16, I think.
Oh, that doesn't matter. I need you to make me a Actually, this will just be. There won't be plus or any minus. So basically, you watch one of the you could be very lucky here. One of the glyphs lights up as you cast a spell
Yeah.
in the hallway,
Yeah.
targeting the door. There's a flash of light. Oh, it's not on the ceiling. Sorry, it's on the floor. As one of the glyphs releases a counter spell.
What?
So I need you to roll me another intelligence ability
Roll
check.
shit. Roll shit.
Okay, I don't think this is gonna.
This will be the roll that he rolls. Oh,
Nope.
no, never mind.
Okay, as you
Any star
genuinely,
guys?
you are so fucking lucky
Yes.
because as
Oh my God.
the spell burns, and what happened was that the spell didn't strictly fail; it got relocated to you. And as the spell initiates, I keep thinking it's the ceiling. The sigil on the floor lights up, and you watch as you feel your chest beginning to like disappear as there's just this ripping of reality down the hallway, and all of you see like this, almost like everything becomes like that jelly substance that you saw moving through the doorway. There's like a heat wave effect throughout the hallway, and all of you feel this kind of shock wave. It's not a massive shock wave, but there is a shock wave as Storm, the disintegrate, was counterspelled.
Flipping heck.
You are so lucky, because if you had not used that on the wall,
Disintegrates like
it would have.
6 or
You would be
something.
dead. It's 10d6 plus 40. So actually, there was no way that he would not really die,
Yeah, no way.
even with a
the glyphs
success.
are to stop
Okay.
people trying to use magic to spell them or anything. That's what they are. But the ones in the hallway are anyway.
What if we don't use magic then? What
Question.
happens if you touch this?
That glyph that just
Storm
lit
is on the floor.
around Storm, is it gone now or is it still there?
I'm
The
running up to
glyph that is down.
Yeah,
the glyph
yeah,
that
I'm
is
like,
near you,
yeah,
Storm.
Okay.
Right.
The
I
glyph
can't
that's
hear
near
you.
you, Storm, you see disappears. Well, it doesn't quite disappear, but you watch the light of it go in there.
On the cliff.
The glyph that was near you, that released the counter spell, is now inert.
Storm, are you okay?
Storm, what
You are so... I can't really describe how fucking lucky you are. Oh, I genuinely thought...
Storm's eyes just so wide, and he just touches this where his chest was. I'm never doing that again.
Take 5, buddy. You need it. Take 5. Oh,
Can I try something?
please.
Okay, so if I'm gonna ask the magic users, kind of turning towards Storm or Alistair. Theoretically, what would happen if I was to touch this barrier?
I already
Nothing.
threw a beetle at it.
It's a wall. You will just come off it.
It
It's
can
like a
only
wall.
be dispelled with the spell we just tried.
I know it sounds really stupid, but
Don't.
could I? No, it sounds so stupid. Can I try and produce a psychic dagger?
Everyone back out of the hallway.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna produce it.
You're gonna try and...
No,
Sorry,
I'm
go
just
on. I
gonna,
thought you were cutting out.
sorry. No, I'm just gonna produce it and see if anything happens.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Can I try and stab through the wall with it?
As you thrust the dagger towards it, even though it is just made of psionic energy, something physically stops it from passing through. You've never encountered anything like stop it, like how you using these daggers before. Not in this way, like, it's weird.
Okay.
Anything that can get through this field. What materials does it repel? Psychic? It repels material things? Can't it repel?
One thing actually. Hold on. So this glyph on here was counterspell, abjuration. Can I recognize the glyphs inside as the same glyph?
Like, yeah, there were abjurations as well when I looked.
They're abjurations.
Yeah.
You
All
were
abjurations.
told that.
Then that means maybe if I can get through there, then it won't be as dangerous as I thought.
I get the feeling that the ones outside are to stop you from getting in, but if you somehow manage to, the ones on the inside are the protective magics, and they might do something. I don't know.
Or they're to stop you from getting out.
Yes.
I've already nearly died. I'm not doing that again. I'm not.
I don't think we have the firepower to get inside. I don't certainly.
Storm, what kind of material is going to water force not?
All materials, apart from a spell as strong as disintegrate.
Can I see if I can cast Mage Hand on the other side of the wall? Force.
Can you what? Sorry.
Cast a Mage Hand on the other side of the wall.
It does appear.
I tell everyone to stand. Do glyphs do anything?
Yep. Oh yeah.
This side?
What was that? Sorry.
Did the glyphs on the
Sorry.
inside do anything?
The glyphs on the outside didn't do anything.
Are there glyphs
Well,
on the
Mage
inside?
hand, on the inside, as the mage hand appears, nothing happens.
Can the necklace itself pass through the force?
Nothing physical can go through the wall, I'm guessing. I'm gonna see if there's anything on the inside I can do to like try and get rid of the wall force, like a button or like a thing
Make me an investigation check, but with disadvantage because you are using a spectral hand to try and feel and search and look for things when you can't really see exactly everything in there. You look around. Other than what you've seen thus far in there, it doesn't appear to be a latch, a button, or any way of turning off this wall that you could find.
Maybe just try to pull it out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take.
Everyone stand back.
Yes.
Back up, yeah, everybody back up.
Up 60 feet.
Over 65 feet this time.
Go to touch the amulet with my mage hand.
Okay. The amulet gets lifted up. Nothing happens.
Put it towards me.
You bring it towards you. It moves the 5 foot away. The amulet kind of held by the spectral hand. Doesn't pass through the wall. Nor does the spectral hand. The hand does not.
The hand doesn't.
It does not. It still counts as a physical object.
But what about the amulet?
Maybe.
Neither of them pass through.
Maybe you could dimension door then, because if we can produce something inside there without triggering it, then
the only concern is what these glyphs are inside.
Yes, we'll do.
I've already nearly died once. I am not risking my neck for someone like Theodore.
I can't, because I've used my cape.
How does he turn these off? He can't cast a spell magic on many.
I'm guessing
Probably
he could...
just resets them once they've been
Yeah.
Could you put me in there, Storm?
I
He'd
cannot.
have to go with you.
I'd have to go with you.
Yeah.
I would.
The only other thing I can think to try is we know the path for another door, which may have some information in it, but does try that.
Just out of curiosity, I don't think this will work, but I just want to see if it will pass through. I want to fire my piercing arrow at it. I'll send you like the description of it.
It pierces through like a line, right?
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, giving it an ethereal quality. So basically, it almost shifts into the ethereal plane. Are you using that on the wall?
Yeah, I'm gonna stand. I mean, as far back as I can, which isn't very far. But yeah, I'm gonna
probably
try
about
and
10
fire
foot.
the piercing arrow.
You do that. The arrow lights up with this green energy. You watch it almost become translucent as you loosen the arrow, and as it hits the wall, it disappears. Almost like passing through the ethereal plane, it hits something, some sort of resistance. It just kind of
My arrow's not
disappears.
just sitting in the.
It doesn't just like sit there. It just it hits, and the whole thing disappears into like this ethereal smoke.
Alistair.
Oh, I am really considering trying it. Oh.
What? Yes, what?
Can you cast spells through that hand?
No, can I? I don't think so.
I don't know.
I do not believe you can cast spells through a mage hand. Not.
Yeah, it's a
I think
cantrip.
if there is, I think it is a. I think there is a specific thing. There is, you can do that through find familiar. Familiar you can cast spells through familiar,
Yeah.
and certain subclasses have other things that allow you to cast through other objects or other things. But I do not believe Mage Hand is one of them. Mage Hand can do actions, but they are particular actions. Feel free to correct me on that later if I'm wrong, but
You
No, I
can
just-
pick
I
up-
just-
you
that's
can
what I
pick
believe.
up stuff with a mage hand, but you can't.
yeah, it can do physical actions, but
Yeah.
actually being the centre of where a spell is cast from, I do not believe that's the case.
Do any of us have extra items linked to other dimensions?
I do.
Hold on, let me. Right, these glyphs. Is there any way I can ascertain if they are? Are the glyphs with Stellarium writing on them? Can I, if I detect magic, can I see?
Roll me an Arcana check.
If I could ascertain exactly what these glyphs are, I might do it.
So with the detect magic, which Arya had done, you would ascertain that they are abjuration.
Both abjuration.
Detect magic wouldn't. All the runes appear to be abjuration.
But there's.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Is there any way I could make sure? Yeah, I just like to make sure.
You don't trust me,
Okay.
Storm?
You recognise the runes as glyphs of warding, which can have properties, or they can
my god,
have a
yes.
spell cast into them.
Yeah.
And you understand now why that spell on the that rune on the floor,
Yeah.
or that glyph on the floor, released a counter spell. Most likely because it had counter spell cast into it, and specific conditions were met. You are also aware that because that is a good roll. You're also aware that from what you remember about studying, that people can give glyphs passwords or messages or something that will effectively cancel their trigger, and they are triggered to be triggered under certain circumstances. So you may have found one already.
So basically,
So there is a key to turn it off, basically.
Perhaps.
so we could have already.
Well-
They're basically within there is a glyph of warding which could notify him. There's. How do you feel about us going in there, taking it? He may already know we've been here.
We have set up a fireball and turned it down.
Yes, but he may not know we're here right now. There's a difference between him finding out later and coming
You
now.
want me to try the passcode
This-
again?
Yes,
I was
please.
just about to suggest that, yes.
In Sylvan, I would say access the containment.
Okay.
Nothing.
Nothing changes that you can tell.
Okay, that's just for the door then.
Shall we try it? God. Yeah, I know I won't die if I go in there at least, so I feel better about that.
Do you want to try it?
I'm going to try it, but first I'm going to try it with this, and I'm gonna strike my blade, and there's this the spark of electricity kind of goes around me, and my body begins to kind of shrink into almost like a little bit of lightning, and then I see if I can pass through it with Misty Step.
65 feet, everyone.
So you're going to try and use Misty Step to jump into
Yep.
the room.
Because I can see through it. That's the requirements of. That's the thing. It's probably the spell. I don't know. I'll put them in. I don't know if it counts.
Okay.
Might.
Yeah, it doesn't say you don't pass through. You teleport. So, Storm disappears. Appears within the alcove. The moment he does,
Death.
you watch one of the runes, one of the glyphs light up
Can I counterspell
immediately.
it? Can I counterspell it?
You cannot. And the reason you cannot is because it's not a casting of a spell.
Yeah, I know.
That is the thing with the glyph.
Yeah.
I need. You actually don't even make a save here. It casts power word stun on you, so you are instantly stunned.
Oh no!
You have less than 150 hit points, so you are stunned. In the same
long?
moment, you watch another. Well, you'll see in a second.
Great.
Power word stun is indefinite, but you make a save. You watch at the same time you watch a glyph on the back side of the wall begin to light up, and you watch as this black hole begins to form, and you see what appears to be this dark interior as you watch the amulet be sucked into it. Then another rune lights up on the right hand side, and you all can see like this heat wave beginning to form. You watch the interior of the alcove fill up with flame as a fireball is cast at you.
Overkill, dude.
So he's definitely dead.
I mean,
And that's only the third
where are you?
Well, as soon as we see him disappear, I'll run up to the cell door.
I mean,
you-
he's almost
you-
5 feet back.
Because you're stunned, you fail it automatically.
Yeah. I understand.
So this,
Okay.
we won't see it. So at the very least.
So you take. Oh my god.
I thought I read the glyphs and they didn't say. I thought they all looked like warding glyphs. I'm so confused.
Yeah,
Yeah,
glyphs are warding are abjuration. They don't show the spells that are cast into them.
Oh, I thought that's what I was asking. I was asking if they were. Well, I don't even know what warding is. I should have read that before.
So
I thought warding.
they are. So I said that they have they can have spells cast into them, but their school shows up as the spell of warding.
Okay.
Not as the spell that was in there. Okay, it's actually not. It's not that bad, all things considered. You take 48 fire damage.
Oh, ouch. Okay, not too bad.
As the flames subside, you watch another one on the very top light up, but you don't see anything happen.
That's an alert one.
45 or 48?
48.
So Storm,
Um,
we just need to leave.
I need you to that black hole that seems to be there is still open. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, Storm, to see whether or not you break out of the stun immediately. Is not enough. You are still stunned. All of you have a chance to do something. You see the flames subside and Storm is burnt bad on the floor of the room, and he is like stunned.
Wait. Hang on. I'm a bit confused. I thought he was locked inside this.
Yeah, he is.
He is, yeah. He is inside that.
alcove.
He went inside the alcove. This happened, and now you can see him inside the alcove as the flame subsides behind the barrier on the floor.
I can't do anything. I can't get through the wall.
Yeah,
What about the
none
rest
of
of
us
you?
can do anything.
None of us can. We can't teleport in. We can't walk out or anything.
Then
Hell, 1 minute. I got anything.
you watch the black hole form thing closes up. Storm, make another Constitution saving throw.
If you save, just get the fuck out of there. Don't even out there.
Do not save. Roll me another one.
Oh, rest of pepperoni.
Okay. A few moments go by as the rest of you kind of discuss, like, take in what's going on, and slowly, Storm, you feel your arms coming under your control again, and you are aware of the situation. You are currently locked in this room.
Will I know that the glyphs can't go off again?
I mean, the glyphs, you watch the glyphs kind of dissipate like that one you saw on the floor. The glyphs have gone.
Is the white light still there?
Which white light,
The
sorry?
white of light that appeared above him just did nothing. It just stayed there.
Oh yeah, the glyph appeared and then vanished.
Oh, right, okay. That was
So
black hole is
all of them have gone.
That was
It is gone. It's closed up.
That definitely alerted him.
Let's just go. Let's just get the fuck out of here. There's no point now.
Yeah.
Misty step out.
Our reason for being here is gone.
Misty, step out. Okay, as you step out, nothing happens. Okay, you managed to get yourself out, back into the hallway. What are you doing?
That was foolish.
I'm gonna grab Storm.
Well, now
let
I
him
wanna-
hold on to my shoulder. He's very damaged.
Now I
There
want
has to be a way to get into that pocket dimension.
No, there isn't.
It's wherever that.
We leave. There's nothing.
What are you guys doing?
Well, I want to try that last door because now I want to make this trip profitable. Otherwise, we come to the fucking nothing.
We might as well, even if we just peek in.
We know how to get in.
Yeah.
Let's go to the last door. We'll go to the understanding door.
Okay, you begin to make your way down the hallway, and you hear this
Oh, run.
whooshing sound.
Run.
What do you wish to do?
Run.
Sounds
what?
like it's
A
coming
what
from
sound?
overhead.
Uh,
Like a whoosh.
I'm drinking. Can I
Run.
drink my big healing potion, please?
You absolutely can.
Wait,
It was a
wait.
greater healing, right?
You have
Yeah,
two.
I'm-
You have a greater and a normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Just to make
So
sure,
a greater
understanding
would be-
wasn't the really beat up door, was it?
No, that was this one. The understanding door
What
is
is
this
it again?
here.
Right.
Wait, the other one, by the stairs.
Yeah, we're running, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we're all
gonna
making
run.
it.
Okay, I would like everyone to make me a dexterity check here.
Dexterity?
Check.
Yeah, dexterity check. Yes,
Oh
not saving throw.
wow!
Saving throw.
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
The two.
This is a group check.
Oh, fucking hell.
Wow!
Well, two of the most
Wow.
the
What?
most dexterous ones have rolled dog shit.
Alice, do not beg, get above a 20.
Come on.
Hold on. I'm
Okay,
trying
number 20.
to load my character sheet.
Who- Oh my god.
Alright, my
I
character
think
sheet's
it's.
loading.
I think it's. I don't think it's going to make a
Yeah, that's
difference.
4 failures.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
And 3.
You hear this whooshing sound getting louder and louder, and suddenly there's this blur in front of you as the ground begins to like erupt for a second, and as this large impact resonates through the hallway towards you, you now see this huge creature look up. It looks like a humanoid form, huge in size, made of stone, and
Leaving.
it stood between you and the door.
Getting past it, leaving.
I'm trying to slide between its legs. I want out.
Leaving. We're not
I
fighting this
want
thing,
out.
we're leaving. There's no point.
Okay, roll. Okay. Well, I'm gonna need everyone to roll me initiative.
Why is
Where?
it's not working?
Oh wait, no.
Oh,
no,
click
tick,
token,
tick,
click
tick.
token.
Oh, well done, Sam. Well done.
Thank you.
Wow. I hate
I'm
you.
proud of myself.
I fucking hate.
What the fuck is this, man?
What
Hey.
is
Oh,
going
alright,
on?
Ah,
What is
tower!
this?
I hate this place.
No, screw this fucking station.
It's not that deep. We're just rolling shit.
Oh, this tower sucks.
I'm gonna cry.
Spellcasters, you're gonna have a hard time with this.
I already hate Sindri and I haven't met him yet.
Golems are
man?
really are
Okay,
Stay.
it doesn't want to give me the fucking sheet. Okay,
Well,
that's
we
fine.
did want to check that room, but we're not checking it now. Unless it stops
Oh.
at the door, it depends if it follows us.
Let's
You're
just go.
fucking kidding me, man.
There's no point.
Why the
It's gonna
fuck
kill
is
us
this not
otherwise.
giving
Diane
me
was
a
the
sheet?
only
Wow.
person who rolled above
Come on,
10
roll 20,
and
man.
20.
Seriously?
We don't
All
have
of
the
us rolled below
spells.
a 10.
Most of us are
I
wounded.
hate that I'm going first though, because now I have to like.
Don't fight it.
Yeah, man,
Oh,
okay.
sorry, I
Maybe
forgot to
maybe
put
you
my
can trap
token.
it with a bramble arrow and we can get by quicker.
That's alright, that's alright.
what I was. That's what. We need to
Just get out now, because
I'm
otherwise
gonna
it's...
just, yeah.
One of two
I'm
things is going to
lost.
happen. Either it's going to kill us because we're in a tough state, or it's going to keep... And then he'll kill us.
Okay, it's gonna roll some initiative. Nope, that's cocked. Okay, it's not great. If only I could fucking see its stats. Okay, this hold on, I'm gonna have to actually get the book because Roll20 for some reason doesn't want to show me the stats of a monster.
That's fine. It gives us time to figure out how we're gonna die. Well, we came here for nothing. We came here for nothing. Came here for nothing.
Came here for death.
And you wasted a disintegrate spell for nothing. So,
Oh,
woo! Great
all
sesh.
right,
Great,
whatever.
great sesh.
Don't mind. I'm not bothered too much.
Honestly, that spell is so risky using it.
Mm.
It's always a risk to disintegrate.
Alright, so... Okay, actually, its initiative is not that great. But... So, we're gonna do this a bit more theatre of the mind. So it is currently 10 foot away from you, but what I'd like is just to know, using like the map here, we'll just see what position you guys are in. So what I might actually do is do it by the dexterity checks as to who was faster and who was not.
That makes sense.
So it would be Kensei and.
Oh, Alistair didn't make hers. So wait, who?
Oh yeah, you didn't make a
No,
dexterity
I
check,
didn't
did
make
you?
his either. Oh no, you did. You got.
I did, yeah. Just
Yeah,
rolled like
Yeah.
the worst.
Oh.
Okay, there was some real dog shit. So Kensei, I think, would be up front, but I mean, other than that, you all rolled like shit. So it's a 10-foot wide hallway. So if you guys are kind of like in a line like this, you could be next to each other, but feel free to place yourselves.
So it's.
But we're not doing like the combat on this map. This is just for reference frame for me to know
I rolled the lowest.
where you are
I'm
starting.
last. I'm at the back.
Okay.
Rolled the second lowest. Yeah.
So because you rolled really shit. All right. Well, we'll just keep it like that for now. So Gaiak, it is your turn. It does not surprise you.
Okay.
It does not surprise you.
Well, I am gonna fire an arrow at it.
Okay. Make an attack. 13 will miss.
That's my extra attack. I'm gonna fire another arrow at it. Oh,
Okay.
actually, no, I can't cover it. It's the same target. 27.
And that will hit.
I'm gonna also make that a grasping arrow.
Okay.
So as well as that, it takes 2d6 poison.
Okay. It is immune to being poisoned.
Okay, so forget about that 7 damage. And if it tries to move more than 1 foot in a turn, it takes 2d6 slashing.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna whereabouts. So it's 10 feet. Is it 10 feet in front of Kensei?
It's 10 foot in front of Kensei. So I'll just move this here so you know where it is. It's 10 foot in front, so it's there.
Is it that big?
No, it is. It's large.
Oh,
It takes up
that's
the entire hallway.
I am gonna run. Can I get past it? Can I like run through it?
You can fly over it, right?
You could fly over it,
But I'm wearing my armor.
Oh.
but you are wearing your armor, so no.
It's like,
You could. What are the? I think there is a tumble, which is a disadvantage dexterity check to move through an enemy space.
could I try and do that? I want to try and get
You could
literally
certainly
space behind
try.
it. Okay.
Well, that would be an action.
Ah,
Be
right.
an action. Sorry. You do have something that allows you to give you another action.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna action surge, and I'm gonna try and tumble past it. It's again
Okay.
behind it.
Yeah, it's
So
between.
it's
It's between.
disadvantaged dexterity check.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But it's gonna basically. I'm gonna say it's contested. I don't remember exact rule, but I'll do it against its athletics, to stop you. So if you fail, it just stops you in front of it.
Okay.
That might not be exactly how the rule works, but I think I'd rather not bug us down
Yeah.
trying to figure out the
So
rules.
is it just
So,
a
yeah.
straight dexterity?
It's a disadvantaged dexterity check because you are trying to move through its space.
All right.
And it's officially called a tumble, I believe. Yeah, so that's... As you try to dart through, it just slides its leg across, which is like a giant stone shield, and you just can't find a way to weave through, and you are now stuck right in front of the thing. Alistair. Unless you have anything else to do, Gaiak.
No, I just try and tumble past it, kind of fail, and then just stand there looking up at it.
Okay. Alistair. Out of curiosity, did anyone close the door when you came in?
Nope.
No.
Didn't think so.
By the way, Ewan, can I? I'm not
Oh,
adding to
close
the
what
turn
door?
order. I got a
Oh.
9.
Oh, so
Just-
got a 9. Okay. So you'll go before.
What can I do? Cool.
I've got something I can do. I'm
Save magic to get us out of the building.
What?
We're in the portal.
Magic to
we're in
open the
the-
front door, won't you?
Maybe I should.
So you're actually on. So you are actually in the hallway, running towards the door. This isn't in the alcove.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
we'll
we're in the corridor.
open the door, won't we?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. That's what you meant by portal.
Yeah, I mean
Is
the
that what you
ball.
meant by? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because I can say to teleporting us out here, we can't really teleport out of. Yeah, here.
Just run.
Who knows?
No, but I mean like magic to open the door downstairs.
Alistair. Let's keep going. Alistair, what are you gonna do?
Okay. What can I do? I'm gonna cast. Who's next to me?
Storm, Alistrine, and Kensei are directly next to you.
Storm's badly hurt, isn't he?
He did just take a potion though.
Fuck it.
It's the only one out of all of us that's hurt.
I haven't taken any damage.
Storm. So,
Yeah, it's just Storm.
as far as you can tell.
But would it have it though?
What are you gonna do, Alistair?
Fuck it. It's probably not gonna work, just like every fucking spell I use today. But I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself and Storm.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna try and
What are you casting?
invisibility.
Okay. Both of you turn invisible. You're concentrating on that.
Yep. I'm
Okay.
I'm gonna try and cast it.
So it is the hallway is 10 foot wide. You actually cannot walk past it. It is covered. It's 10 foot wide, and the creature is 10 foot by 10 foot.
Oh.
So you could. What I would say is, if you wanted to, you'd have to use your action to use the tumble action to get through its space. But if you were to do that whilst invisible, I would not make it a disadvantaged dexterity check, because it can't see you. But you'd need to use your action to do that.
Don't have fucking sorcery points to make. Unless this feat allows me to do it as a bonus action. Does this allow me to do it as a bonus action? Spell, rave sickness, you can cast. Necromancy. I don't. You can cast a spell. Yada yada yada. Spell slots. So I can use this to cast a spell, but I think that's still an action to do it. Yeah, that's my fucking turn.
Okay. Alistrine.
Okay. I'm sorry, me and chocolate. Can I try hit it with the psychic daggers?
You want to try and hit with psychic daggers? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The first one will hit. Roll some damage.
Can I get sneak attack on it as well?
You can.
1 second.
I don't think. Yeah, I can see Elle knows this might not work.
Yeah, I know. If it's a golem, then
Elle's face says it all.
yeah.
Okay. You throw 2 of the daggers. One of them hits the wall as you misjudge the angle. The other one slams into the creature. It takes no damage. It is immune to psychic.
It's
the
not
brain.
sentient. It's got no brain.
Yeah.
Anything else? Alistrine?
No.
Okay. It's the golem's turn, and it is going to. It's going to attack the bird creature in front of it twice.
Yep.
Nice. Okay, let's get the dice. So.
I don't like how many you're rolling.
Oh, that's a 27 to hit.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm surprised
That is a
does
lot.
hit me.
4 for
56 damage.
for 13 bludgeoning damage.
13, 1 3.
13. Yep, 1 3.
Okay, I thought.
As it basically takes one of its fists, slams down into you, and you try to dodge out the way, but it crushes you against the wall. As it lifts its hand up, it brings round its other fist to try and hit you again. For a 16 to hit.
That misses.
So as it kind of moves its hand away, you see the other one coming, and using your wings, you blast up into the air for a second as the other fist slams into this stone of the wall, and that is going to be the end of its turn.
All right.
Storm.
All right. So striking.
You are invisible.
I'm doing this anyway. This is the only thing I can think of doing. Striking my blade.
Okay.
Runes light up. I point my blade at it, and it's gonna make me a charisma saving throw, please.
Okay, so you suddenly become invisible. Charisma saving throw. Okay. Wow. Okay, that is 13.
Get banished, son.
Okay. You watch the stone creature going up to swing down at Gaiac for a third time. In a blast of like lightning, it disappears.
Right,
What do
run!
you wish to do? You've got a minute.
Everybody, run!
Shutting the door behind us.
Was it?
Okay, well.
Run!
The door.
Fucking hammer. So you continue to run towards the door ahead of you. At this point, you see a flash of light from the other side.
Of course.
On the other side of the door that we're running towards.
On the other side of the door that
He's back.
you're into,
Yeah.
you see a flash of light.
Yeah, he's here. He's here.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna ready a spell
Where did we go?
No, should we just not run through the portal?
and face the golem.
We don't. Wait. Hold on. I need to clarify.
So
Is there a
sorry,
portal
because
behind the golem? Like.
Yeah.
okay.
well, so basically the golem is stood in front of the doorway that leads back to
the chamber.
that main room. From that doorway, through that gelatin like substance, you see a bright flash of light for an instant.
So I guess
From that main circular room.
back.
We need to run. We need to skedaddle.
I'm gonna ready a spell for if I see a mage-looking fella as soon as I step out of that portal.
Okay.
I'm gonna ready. I mean, I've probably saved from it, but I'm gonna ready.
Okay. Okay. So, you are you all continuing out of that room then? Are you heading towards? So,
We're staying with the golem.
okay.
We're going.
So you, Aria, I'll if you want to go first, you can.
Wait, I don't get.
If you're ready in
get what Jay's.
we either get killed by the golem or we get killed by.
I thought the golem was banished.
We're not staying with the golem, Jay. We're
Yeah.
running back to the
No, but the golem will be back.
Yeah, I think-
from the other side.
I know, but the golem will eventually be back. We can't stay in this.
Yeah,
hold
no,
on,
the
hold on, guys. I don't think he can hear us because there are so many people talking.
Okay.
Oh, you explain it.
Right. Okay. So, we are running away from the golem. We're not staying with the golem, but on the other side of the portal, we saw a flash of light, probably Sindri. So we're gonna have time readying a spell, which might hopefully buy us time to still keep running. Okay.
Jack, she's talking to Jay, but he can't hear because
Jay's lagging.
So when we were all talking, he wasn't able to hear because all he had was like multiple people talking, lagging.
Right.
No.
I know you can hear me, but Jay's lagging. I'm gonna push past everyone, and I'm getting.
This is so chaotic. This is so chaotic.
I'm getting my magical energy ready. If I see a mage-looking fucker who looks like a mage, I will cast command.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of it.
Okay. So, who is going to leave that doorway first?
Me.
I don't like it. No.
Okay.
It's whoever's gonna die.
You step through the doorway, Aria, and as you step back into that main room, you can see, you see an individual stood in the middle of the room, looking directly towards this doorway. You don't get, I mean, you can choose to have a better look at him, but I mean, in the flash of the moment when you see someone, you can see this individual in what appears to be like fitted like leather robes. It's kind of dark with this golden trimming, sort of golden kind of complexion to their skin, which kind of glistens slightly. Long white hair and very clear, poignant ears. What do you wish to do? I mean,
To me,
this is a split
that's
moment
magical
thing.
enough. I'm just gonna I'm gonna cast commands. Don't have a hiding thing,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna tell him to halt.
Leave.
The target doesn't move and takes no actions.
Okay, so you're doing what was it again? Sorry, command.
It is I think it's a
Charisma.
wisdom saving throw.
Charisma save. Wisdom save.
Yep, my DC's not high.
Okay. Wisdom save. Okay, 28.
Yep.
There's
Yep.
no way that's gonna work.
Oh, we're so fucked.
Here we are.
Okay, well.
I don't know whether you go on.
Okay,
I think that's great.
so, shit, I actually don't think I have okay, no, what I mean to say is he's right there.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle, I'm moving you all in. We are now in an actual, combat on the map. So the rest of you are outside the doorway. Ari, you've stepped in, seen him,
It's horrible.
and you've cast that spell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to add him to the initiative.
Uh-oh.
Yay!
Hold on, I need to...
Key.
Wait, we can't fight him.
Why not?
We're tapped, man.
We are dead.
I'm not tapped. I know.
Yeah, I have 63 arrows,
And
alright?
I haven't taken any damage. I'm about to,
Oh,
though.
wait.
We are both
so-
sorry. It was nice knowing
I'll-
you all.
Let's get rid of the, where's the fucking golem? Is he still on there? Oh no, I deleted him. Okay, so...
I love it.
Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna swap the... swap into combat map for our wonderful fans. So I'm gonna go to the top of the round again. So Gaiak, you see Aria step out, and she seems to cast something. What do you wish to do?
I mean, so I see Arya cast something, right?
You do.
I'm gonna say that I would probably assume that that it's a threat. So I'm gonna run out, and I am gonna fire an arrow.
Do it.
Okay.
Diplomacy's out the freaking window.
I'm gonna sharpshooter an arrow at him.
Okay.
I know I'm gonna regret it, but yeah, after seeing that, it's probably what it would be.
Okay.
12.
That will... Hold on, I need to check.
We'll try and talk to him.
Yeah, that will miss.
And then I'll try and sharpshooter another one.
You shoot the arrow and you watch him kind of... watch it go by and turn back to you.
This guy's just shaking. I'm gonna try and sharpshooter another
Oh my god.
Amazing.
Oh lord. He's looking at
Amazing.
Thalmor.
19.
He's got Thalmor
Okay.
art, I swear.
You hit. Roll some damage.
18 piercing.
18. Okay. Oh shit! I'm just realizing.
He resisted.
Right now.
And I'm gonna step 5 more feet to the side. Just
Hey,
sort of-
no one should ever send us
No.
on missions that require secrecy. Like, ever. We never do them well.
To be fair, we don't usually store mage towers. That have
Okay.
And
very
then-
hard.
We literally had no other
As-
choices available.
As my bonus actually I won't. No, I won't use it yet. Save my second wind.
Okay, Alistair.
Oh, fuck this. I'm still invisible, aren't I?
You are. You have not taken. Look, it lasts for an hour. And you've not taken an action yet. No.
Should be at home.
We've just been at home, we've got to talk to him.
Haven't we got a butler, for God's sake? Could take
Yeah,
calls
a
for him?
goblin butler or some shit. May I take your coat, sir?
And no, We can't fight him. We can't fight him. We're not going to be able to beat him. He's using 7th level. He's using 7th level spells on fucking doors. Like it's fucking nothing. We're not going to be able to beat him.
Any one other option?
What are you gonna do?
God, this motherfucker's gonna disintegrate me for shooting him with an arrow.
I cast a spell at him.
I'm just gonna fucking put my invisibility, hands up, be like, okay, we've been caught. I'm pretty sure you want to know why we're in your place of work or whatever. We can't really do anything, so we're gonna have to answer your questions. And I'm just hands up.
You can say that. You absolutely can say that.
Yeah.
We'll see what effect that has.
They won't listen, they'll just kill us.
I'm just
I know
gonna.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before your turn, Ashley, uses 2 legendary actions.
Of course he does.
This dude is powerful.
I need... Oh, actually, it doesn't matter. So, you watch... he kind of turns towards you, Gaiak.
Yeah.
And you watch him kind of... Curious.
No.
He flicks his hand, and you watch this bright burst of light shoot out from his fingers and strike you in the chest. And you are paralyzed. You're
Nice.
stunned.
Yep.
Nice.
He casts Power Word Stun on
Done.
you. So
At least he didn't disintegrate
you
me.
need to save at the end of each of your turns.
Okay.
Yeah, at the end of each of your turns. And that's his legendary action. Alistrine. You hear the blasting of some arcane things outside. You hear Alistair shouting and Gaiak shooting some arrows.
Okay, I'm going to run through and I'm going to produce my...
Oh, you okay?
Did she get
Dagger.
Oh, sorry. There was a bit of a weirdness there.
Yeah.
But I'm going to hold them attack.
Okay. So you're holding. You're not attacking.
So I can't hear you guys. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, yeah.
holding. And
Yeah.
yeah.
She's gonna hold them, I think she said.
Not attacking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold it.
Can you hear us? Are you moving into the room?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Can you move your character on the map? Can you even see your character?
Nice.
No, they're all in the blackness.
But you are all in
The
blackness.
darkness,
Yeah.
yes.
There we go.
Oh,
There we go.
I'm
Got it. Got it. Got it.
Ah.
Oh wait, it's pretty
Okay.
because on my screen
Me
I'm
done.
in the room.
Me
yeah.
done.
Okay. Storm.
Oh well, I'm gonna enter. I see Mr. Sindri. I don't know.
Don't attack.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm exhausted. I'm injured. I'm beaten up. I'm making it through this door. I'm just. I'm gonna enter and.
This guy beat the fuck out of us before he even arrived.
He will. He absolutely will. But we've got to try.
He just cast a 9th level spell like it was nothing as a legendary action.
Eighth level technically.
I'm gonna.
Same thing.
I'm gonna take my sword behind my back. Sheath it, but as I'm sheathing it, I'm gonna strike one of the runes, and it makes a little shing. Just use my bonus action, but I'm gonna sheath it.
Okay. So are you doing your thing?
I'm doing my blades thing, yeah.
So I think you would technically need to have that out. If you sheath it, that's gonna deactivate it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's true. It will. It will. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna sheath my. Oh, am I
Okay.
gonna regret this?
I don't know.
We have no other choice. Kill for the win.
So you're sheathing it?
We've walked in here, Alistair's got his hands up, and people are holding.
Yeah, that's what I do. I'm just gonna sheath, yeah. Sheath and then turn. Move.
Okay.
I'm gonna move next to Alice. Move into this space here, though.
Okay. Aria.
Following Alistair's lead, I'm gonna throw my hands up and walk
Close the door.
Walk up next to him.
Close the door.
He missed it. And I will say, to be fair, we thought the place was abandoned. We came here looking for your help. We just came in to see if anyone was here.
Okay, roll me a deception check.
I mean, we did pay for his help. That's not entirely wrong.
Yeah.
That's 100% bullshit.
No, we did come here. It's
You
not-
broke in!
To see if we could tell him about the illithids.
But only because we
Maybe
wanted to steal
initially,
his
but you
amulet.
broke in.
Yeah.
Okay, well... He kind of just glances across at you, an eyebrow raised.
We did knock
Uh,
several times.
as it comes to his turn. And my not answering was enough for you to break in?
It seemed abandoned, like I said. So we just kind of took a look. And we met your friend back there. Sorry for shooting a spell at you, it was reflex, you know.
I think you're not telling me the entire truth.
You could talk details if you want. But call off your little thing first, please. Quite scary.
Waves his hand, you see like a little glimmer of light across his fingers. Don't know what that means. But I think that might be the end of combat.
Whew.
For the moment.
For the moment. A moment.
You know.
Enter.
Fucking hell, guys. I'm so worried.
I love it, I love it, I love it.
What the fuck was that
Life on the
overkill
edge.
in the fucking room?
That was intense.
How long am I paralyzed for?
Forever.
So
Fine.
as
Sorry, go.
as the situation kind of is still very tense, but the attacking seems to have at least come to some sort of pause. At the very least, a momentary ceasefire. You can now see, with a bit more time, this individual. You can see those the pointed ears and now yellow eyes, very poignant and sharp features. His hair, which initially seemed white, is actually silver and falls down just past his shoulders like moonlight. The hairline slightly receding further up the forehead, which comes to like this little point at the front. Again, this golden pale complexion, which reflects like light off a diamond. And you can see he is well over 6 foot tall. He's wearing this leather robe that you saw before that ends down past his shins. Golden sigils and patterns woven around the opening and the rims of the material itself. There is a tasseled belt that pulls the material close to his very slender form, and this hardened leather that covers basically like the shoulder blades and the shoulders itself. You can see under the main robe this midnight purple gown that leads all the way up past his neck, buttoned, tight black trousers and knee-high boots making up his lower half. You can see a leather sheath hanging from his belt, similar in size to a dagger, but at the end you see this burnt wood wand with veins of silver running throughout, which appears to be sheathed like a blade on the side. And he kind of just glances across all of you in this moment of tension, watching and almost reading. Give me one reason I should not execute you all here and now. For breaking into my home. For accessing my private spaces.
We are
And I
in the
assure you,
restless coast.
if the answer is not good. Say that again, Taxi.
I said we are in the restless coast. In the restless coast there are laws.
Ah, yes. But this tower is on Empire territory.
Oh wow.
We did
That's
not
cool.
know that. Like I said, the building looked
Clearly
abandoned,
not.
so we kind of went in, and we were looking for your help. We heard that the powerful mage was possibly here. We were here to inform you of a threat. That is a threat to the Golden Empire.
There are many threats to the Golden Empire. I would say that my beautiful gardens do not give off the impression of abandonment. What exactly gave you that impression?
Until they get out much, I don't know what exotic plants look like when they're cared for, when they're not cared for.
May I offer you some advice? You might be good at lying to simple-minded folk. But if I hear another lie, you will not be able to speak another.
Have you heard of the Illithids then?
I know of Illithids, of course. It surprises me that your kind does.
And
What of them?
do you know of was it Adlura, her name?
Arilla.
Arilla,
Arilla. Yes. Do you know of Arilla as well?
of House Healy.
Are you here on her behalf?
Oh, don't bring. Oh.
No,
Too late.
like we met her in the Underdark when she was investigating some magic, and she helped us with the Illithid danger. And we are going around the Restless Coast trying to unite the kingdoms against this danger.
What exactly was this magic she was investigating?
I don't know. She didn't tell us much about it. It was just powerful magic in the Underdark.
That's true, isn't it?
It is.
And
That's true.
that's true.
Technically true.
I'm telling the truth. I'm not fucking lying to them. I'm saying everything to try and get us out of here alive.
I'm gonna make sure I lock eyes with him this time, so I'm giving him my full attention, so I don't look shifty or anything.
If you need proof that we were in the Underdark, and I pull out my scythe in my hands. This was given to us by a fire giant in the Underdark. You can take a look at it if you want. You tell me if you want me to move forward, because I don't want you to cast a spell at me if I move forward, you know? Like,
That will not be necessary.
very well.
You seem rather well connected for your species. Most humans I know are, well,
Well,
unaware of the intricacies of this world.
we are literally we're a strange bunch of people.
Strange bunch of thieves.
What, sorry? You can't
Thieves.
thieves. There's different words for it.
I am very curious as to how your interest in informing me of this threat would lead you to one of my most precious spaces. Kind of gestures towards the door you just exited.
I mean, we'll just looking around, to be
We were
honest.
looking for you. We were looking for anyone who could help us, and we got a little nosy. We'll admit. No
Yes.
harm
And
done.
if
No
we are to be
malice.
completely honest, yes, there was some skullduggery involved because, as you know, the libraries here in the Restless Coast are useless. We're looking for more information on the illithid. Where better to look than with a member of the Golden Empire? They give him a smile.
He kind of just glances across you. And what exactly did you learn?
Impressive glyphs you have.
You can read them?
Yes, I can read Stellarian. Is that
So
surprise you?
understanding the language is different to understanding arcane runes. I've never met a tabaxi capable of doing such. You are a rarity.
Yes, but living so closely to the Golden Empire means there are opportunities. He gives another. Okay, gives like a bit of a smile. Like I'll try to be a warm smile, not trying to come across as sarcastic.
Please allow us to introduce ourselves. We had come to warn you of a threat through the Golden Empire, as you have heard about the illithids. My name is Alistrine. Please.
Kind of leans in towards you. Which of your ancestors bore the gifts of my race?
My mother.
Curious. Very curious. You had your psionic daggers out, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
And where exactly did you learn to use such disgusting abilities?
I'm sorry. She kind of gets rid of them. That too is from my mother.
Kind of looks to the rest of you. It is curious that you seek to destroy or find information. Supposedly, I take it that you have some intention to engage with these illithid, and yet you carry around the user of psionic abilities with you.
I mean, who's better to fight a psionic than a person with psionic powers?
I'm sorry. I'm still unaware of a lot of what psionics mean to people. I was never aware that they were something that was frowned upon until I him across other magic users.
I am also share your point of view in some ways, Sindri, about psionics, but I have come to learn that yes, sometimes the best way to combat an enemy is to use their weapon against them. And I have not seen her use it in any perverse way.
You are an interesting group. I will not kill you. That would be foolish. But I am very, very interested in understanding exactly your true intentions here.
Should we tell him? I can't lie to him.
And perhaps we can come to some sort of an arrangement. Kind of looks across at all of you and gives this side smile that is slightly uncomfortable.
Finally.
And that's where we're getting in the session.
Oh God.
Oh,
Okay, I'll say you're unparalysed. Yeah, you're unparalysed. It has been a lot of rounds.
Okay. I thought I was still laying there on the floor, just like.
No. Also, you weren't actually laying. You were just stunned there.
Juicy.
I hate this guy. I hate his power. I hate Sindri. I hate his magic.
I love it.
I hate everything about him, and I've only just met.
Well, that
So,
goes to show we probably could do with another arcane user, because another arcane user is very, very useful.
Oh man.
So, anyway, thank you everyone for joining us this week, and obviously we will be back next Sunday with another interesting session. Like, God knows what's going to happen in this one, and no one died.
I'm so amazed at that.
Someone nearly died
That's
a few times.
No
but-
one.
That's incredible.
I almost died twice.
Jay.
But with that, we'll say goodbye. And
Thank you for
see you next
watching.
week. And I guess until then, stay dying!